Yep.
Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, where we do things.
Oh no.
It's crazy. We're all tired here. Alex isn't here. Poyo's pretending to be Ruben right now. He put on a mask or something. I don't know.
He put on the horns and glued on a tail.
Yep.
Let me have this
Damn.
godforsaken web.
I don't want to imagine Poyo trying to glue a
That's
tail onto
furry.
himself. Also, stop playing Baldur's Gate 3. We're playing real Dungeons and
I'm
Dragons.
having a great time though.
Do you want to have a great time? You should play Dungeons and Dragons.
I would have gone to bed if I wanted to have a great time.
You know what? That's fair. I think this should actually be a group napping video. We should just all nap in this voice chat and upload a 4-hour video of us napping.
And then pretend that we progressed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we already killed the Empress while I was sleeping. Ain't that something?
The entire session was a dream.
That'd be
Hey,
crazy.
that means that you guys succeeded. So, Alan's playing Baldur's Gate 3.
That's crazy, bro. Well, since you've brought up that, now we have to actually play the session.
Oh,
that's the worst.
Playing D&D? Who does that anymore?
Man, I don't fucking
so old
know.
school.
I play the Star Wars role-playing.
Actually, Pathfinder's the best because blah, 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 blah. Or something. Anyways, I can't wait to get yelled at for that since it's in the first minute, which means that there's a chance that someone random actually sees it.
Oh yeah.
That's great. Free engagement on the videos.
Oh,
Who wants to do the recap?
Jordan really wants to. He told me.
I heard him.
Private DM. I also heard him, yeah.
I also heard him. Say, Jordan. What happened last session?
Stealth. The end.
Dishonored.
We played Dishonored.
Yeah.
See, there's like an Empress. Oh wait, shit! I just spoiled the first.
My God, the Empress.
The first 5 seconds of Dishonored. Sorry, guys. The Empress dies. My bad, guys.
Oof.
Oh, you don't have to say it out loud.
Oh, wow, dude, I haven't played the game yet. What the fuck?
That's crazy. Crazy?
Oh,
I was crazy once.
fucking rat.
That's another Dishonored spoiler. There are indeed rats in that game.
I feel like the phrase "fucking rat" just sums up the entire Dishonored franchise. Actually.
Yep.
But like in a fucking accent.
Fucking rat.
Yeah.
Fucking rats, ain't it? Oh, piss off.
Having a resident Aussie is one of the greatest highlights of any D&D game I've ever run.
Glad I could be of assistance. Fucking, I forgot my password again.
Skill issue.
It's
So, Eden,
I'm gonna
you
find-
take good notes.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a real recap?
I thought we did the recap.
Sure.
No.
Oh yeah, we did stealth.
Here's the recap. Stealth and blindness.
Bushes.
Do.
Poyo was taking a piss in the bushes.
We.
Oh, I can't show it as a text.
Was that last session? Holy fuck, I was. So Sweets killed an old lady in cold blood. Didn't tell the party because no one followed him.
She knows what she did.
We went to the Drowsy Dragon and stole / reverse engineered their acid breath drink recipe and started on our sneaky plan for the castle. And then we went to the castle and Eterna and Asya left the city, went through the gate, and re-entered the city as our disguises, while Asya made all the boys at the gate jealous because of her cool weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then everyone else was climbing, almost didn't find the secret entrance. Went through a tunnel and went to the castle, and then left the tea room where there's going to be tea, and went to the garden.
Yeah, what
Worth,
garden
That's
instead?
about it.
worthy of note, just so that we're all aware, what's your disguise right now, Eterna?
My disguise is, what's her fucking name again?
I know her last name is
Uh, yeah,
Summertail.
yeah,
Gibby.
Sarahwyn Summertail,
Sarahwyn
who is
Summertail.
a cat.
Yep, a tabaxi, sort of an estranged daughter of a somewhat important mercantile trading family based mostly out of the island of Minovar in the Shattered Isles. One of the few noble families that isn't based in Kadora Bay of the Shattered Isles. But as a sort of estranged daughter, hopefully it's a good enough disguise. And, you know, for the group, would you remind us what the DC to recognize your disguise is? Because you have that
Uh,
written down, right?
yes. My disguise DC is 25.
That's crazy, bro.
It is pretty nuts.
Woo!
So, as we step back into the world of Lavinia, to this capital city of Sala, where this mission is taking place, uh, Team Backdoor is made up of Poyo, Jin, Sweets, and Ruben, are hiding in the gardens currently, have hunkered down in a decent hiding spot in one of the less traveled portions of the gardens, off of one of the dirt paths there, to hide and await some form of signal from Team Full Frontal, Eterna and
Hi.
Ossia.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all didn't give yourselves team names last time. I had to, so I'm pirating them from Critical Role.
Wow. Now we're gonna get sued.
Nice.
You know what? If we get sued, I'll just be happy we got the exposure, bro.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Silver will be our lawyer.
No, Silver's a priest, not a lawyer.
Same thing, in it. I played Ace Attorney. There was a priest. No, there wasn't. Not the game. Not in that game.
Tyler, are you okay?
No, I'm Tyler. Stupid.
Anyways, so,
Jeez.
cheese is right. Eterna and Ossia, you are currently hiding
And a
out
cafe.
at a cafe. Not really hiding
We are
out.
not hiding, we are just
Just
waiting.
chilling out.
Yeah. Blending in.
Cooling your tootsies as you are waiting for a summons to meet the Empress on your social visit.
Yeah.
So, as we step back into the world of Lavinia, a young page boy, a green-skinned tiefling, um, maybe about 14, dressed in fine, fine robes, looks very appropriate for a palace courier. Comes walking briskly up towards you, and says, the Empress is currently in a meeting with a important business partner, but has invited you to await a more cordial welcome within her estate. Such important guests shouldn't be kept waiting outside the gates, after all. If you will follow me.
I nod and stand up.
I stand up after. Kind of nods.
Sure. As you stand, the page sort of bows his head respectfully, and then begins leading you towards the palace. I'll go ahead and roll some casual investigation checks from those at the front gate, just to see if your disguise holds up. You had a pretty good disguise, so it probably will, but it never hurts to find out. Yeah. And as far as memory serves, none of you have any spells currently active on your person, do you?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, sir.
I will note, Eterna Ossia, as you step through the gate, you do definitely, as you're both attuned to magic, you're attuned to the, this sort of ley line network that connects this world. You feel the sudden disconnect as you step through the front gate, this sort of wave of dispelling magic. But it doesn't seem to affect you, and you are led through a sort of interior courtyard with a large central fountain, decorative, shaped like a series of columns, sort of radiating out from the center, circular fountain. Definitely like if you had to pin down a real life place that you would see this, the historian in all of my real life players, because you all have studied history extensively and remember everything that you learned in 11th grade, you would probably guess that this is the similar type of architecture that you would find in like 1200s Italy. And that's the
What
sort
kind of columns are there?
They're
Fancy
Corinthian.
columns? Corinthian?
Yeah.
So
Oh, my favorite.
Let's
Sorry.
go! But yeah, you can see the two like sides here are actually sort of like columned overhangs. There's the exterior wall, but the interior of it is open, and then there's a sort of balcony above that's somewhat walled in. And you can see a couple of robed figures there. Some that look more wizardly in appearance, some that appear to just be nobles or staff of various sorts, going about their business or perhaps enjoying a break. But as you step through the large wooden double doors, currently held open to allow a breeze in, you feel a second wave of that same dispelling energy outlined on the doors here into the throne room. Both of you can roll a perception check if you'd like to get any particular glances at who might be in the throne room.
perception. Damn. That's a 24.
24.
Must be nice.
24 and a 6. Asya, you're mostly focused on threat detection. And so you're mostly focused on those who appear armed. The guards here, taking note of the Old Watch, the Aura Conclave, the other sorts of guards stationed in and around this area. Eterna, you leaning in towards your noble disguise, you pick up on a conversation between the Empress, currently seated on her throne, and a delegation of 3. They appear to be humans, mostly. Their skin seems unnaturally pale. And with a 24, you notice enough like peeling of the skin. It's well hidden and disguised with makeup, but you're able to like piece out these people are at least partially undead. Standing and discussing, you pick up a snippet of conversation between the Empress as she's addressing these people. A renegotiation of the trade deal, we would have to have a longer and more intense discussion about something so entrenched in our culture as to be 500 years old. I hope you understand, Lord Soren.
Okay.
The leader of this delegation nods and says, "Of course, but I hope you understand this is a time-sensitive matter. My lord does not take delays kindly." And that's all you're able to pick up as you are escorted through the throne room, out through a side door, and up a set of stairs along the wall walkway here, and into a reception room within the estate. Not the same tea room that was noted earlier, but a small sort of like, almost like library study-esque room. Walls with somewhat decorative bookshelves, with mostly unread box sets of several different collections of work on a few not necessarily scholarly but polite texts. There's a piano and a standing harp here, as well as a rack of woodwinds, and a few large plush chairs stationed around a coffee table. As you step into the room, the page looks up. "Is there anything I can get you to drink? Any refreshments that you might desire?"
Tea, please. And then I say some tea that me, Eden, doesn't know because I don't drink tea.
Of course. A royal breakfast tea. And for you, Ossia?
Water is fine, thank you.
Of course. I'll be right back with that. And he leaves the room, leaving you to your own devices for the moment.
That was simpler than I was expecting.
Yes. Would Eterna have been told by the group about Soren?
That's a great question, group. Would Eterna have been told about Soren?
I mean, they told me about how Gilda died. No, because they forgot who Gilda was. I think Ruben told Eterna. Gilda a little bit whenever Tyler was trying to gaslight / actually doesn't remember.
Is it really gaslighting if he doesn't know? Got him. That's your honor. I rest my case.
Snappy,
Your Honor,
that's
I did not know that person.
Snappy, that's a good thought. Divine Sense, however, is an activated ability, not a passive ability. You have to choose to activate it, so no.
That's true, but I wouldn't get any kind of weird feeling.
With a 6
Walking
on
past these guys?
with a 6 on perception, no.
Fuck.
If you'd gotten a little higher, I would say yes, but you just weren't keyed in enough to notice it.
Damn it, Eterna. Alright, fine. Okay.
Don't
My
damn it,
apologies.
Eterna me.
Could have said something.
Eterna's free to say something if she'd like to. But first, it is, I think, of vital importance we determine exactly what Eterna knows about Soren.
Yeah.
If, any of the other players would like to speak up about that, maybe.
If Tyler, the only living character who knows.
The one who is muted right now.
That's crazy!
Hell
I
yeah!
was eating. I'm so sorry. I was distracted.
Stop fucking eating!
I was eating my
Who the
mac
fuck
and
told
cheese.
you could eat?
You of all people should know mac and cheese isn't for eating, it's for playing. The noodles have holes in them so that you can slide them onto your spikes.
Holy shit. Do I get inspiration for that?
No.
I know. Just get an inspiration from just thinking, maybe I can just put this mac and cheese noodle on my spikes.
Use your
No.
spikes
Like,
like chopsticks.
It's like a
You-
culinary
I can
version
definitely
of
do that.
when you
As-
put pool noodles on everything to protect toddlers.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Child safe Poyo isn't real. He can't hurt you.
Just cuts to like
Okay.
Pollo's face. I'm like, I hate this.
I mean, when you think about it, it's cheaper to buy a bag of macaroni than like 7 pool fucking noodles, so.
Yeah.
Making a different kind of soup. Anyways, Poyo, as the only living character who remembers shit about Soren, you should, in character, pretend that you're, like, at a campsite somewhere, in the Fearlands, as you guys were traveling through there, and just regale Eterna with the story of the bullshit that happened.
George, right?
Yeah.
I'm George. I don't think I would tell him that their name was. I don't think Pollo would even have enough respect.
Because
Call him
I know
Soren.
that Gilda called him Soren.
Gilda definitely called him Soren. So Pollo would just call him like how his friends would call him, non-George.
So
or
the
just
name
George.
you're telling me the name Soren wouldn't have been mentioned.
Not by Pollo, by Gilda, probably.
Oh, Gilda wasn't there to tell Eterna.
Would Ruben?
Exactly.
Would do you,
Ruben?
do you think that Ruben would correct him and say, "Didn't Gilda always like call him like Soren?" And then you're like, "Who the fuck is Gilda?" Or Shalex? Because wasn't Shalex there too?
Silver? Charlix was there.
Shallex
Shallex
was there
might-
for
Shallex-
part of the Soren interaction, but heard the full story.
I'll just
I'll
be
let-
happy
I
real quick.
don't think they were
Would
there for
not-
the.
Have mentioned dead vampire.
So what I'm hearing is that while Eterna probably knows the story of Ungeorge,
She doesn't have the name.
Eterna
Soren.
does not know the name Soren.
I hate all of you.
Listen, it was funny at the time. I mean,
It's something
if you want, I
bad
could
that
roll for-
happened. It
roll
was
for
not
Ruben.
something that,
Here,
it's not
I'll
something that
roll
Poe
for
said.
Ruben. Eterna, odds or evens?
Oh god.
oh god, she
uh,
said it.
Odds.
Odds. Poyo, pick 2 odd numbers between 1 and 20.
That's a stupid question. I picked both 7. 7 and
No.
17.
7 and 17. Okay. On any odd number that isn't 7 or 17, you know the name Soren.
Okay.
Damn, you'll never guess what I rolled.
What?
It's a 19.
Yeah.
So yeah, you hear that name, and as you're sitting there, the tea is brought to you. Sort of something to sip on and mull over as you recall the story of the blade, the cursed imprisonment blade, it seems.
The talking sword.
That was found in the Tidebringer's adventures in Vilsaurus.
By like Frank the Tank or something.
I remember Frank.
His name started with a D, but I don't remember beyond that.
Desmond!
Desmond! That's right, it was Desmond.
Desmond the Moonberry.
No.
That's the only reason
We made
why
the
you're
same
remembering.
joke. We literally made the same reference.
We, as a friend group, have 3 jokes.
Yeah.
All 3 of them are Poyo.
Quick, somebody roll 11.
Oh, that's good, right? No, the sword given to the group by Desmond, vaguely unwillingly.
Maybe given is too much of a nice word. More like taken.
Found out about and then forcefully removed.
Yeah.
It was not forceful.
Okay.
I mean, there was some damage dealt.
Yeah, poor Leonidas,
Not
man. He got.
Leonidas.
I
Now, that's
didn't-
not a
I-
name I've heard in a long time.
I didn't get damaged, so nobody was hurt, and
But yeah,
that's back the
and
entire
then
party.
the story of how Gilda paid for the voice within the sword, self-identified as Soren, to be removed from the blade, to hopefully free it up and allow the sword to be used free of any outside influences. Of how that spirit possessed a local friendly old man by the name of George, who caused some significant problems in the town of what was it? Liechtenstein Harbor.
Yeah, which it just occurred to me that it would make sense for her to know about it, since whenever Don
Talk of the
Robert
town.
was like, "Why the fuck did you bring more undead to my house?" And she's like, "More?"
That's fair. That's fair.
But yes.
The story of how George, this un-George, after his reawakening as Soren, managed to escape to the encampment of Draevok's forces outside of Liechtenstein Harbor in the wake of the attack, and that you haven't heard from him or seen the blade since.
And then all my friends
Now
died.
he's here. Worthy of note then,
Hey.
given that you would have had the full story, this does not look anything like what George was described to you as. The man that you saw that was referred to as Soren, or that answered to the name of Soren, appeared significantly younger. Short black hair, a sort of like chin strap beard, piercing gray eyes, sort of cruel smile with red lipstick highlighting the paleness of his skin. And you would have also noticed, especially you, Ossia, would have noticed a blade strapped to his hip.
Gee, I wonder. Gee, I wonder.
Hmm.
Gee, I wonder.
Why
Probably
does he sound
unrelated.
so fucking ugly?
Maybe because he is.
Sounding
Okay.
ugly.
Would I have noticed how like the strange face on the sword strapped to his hip?
You would not have, no, not with the 24, not with the passing glance that you got.
Okay.
Yeah. As you two are left to your own devices in this sort of secluded study, do you do anything noteworthy before you are called upon again?
I'd be like, hey, so here's the story to Ossia. But also, I'm going to. So magic is no longer suspended right now.
No, it was just brief waves as you stepped through the front gate and also the doors into the throne room.
Cool. I'm gonna sending
Okay.
to Hoyo.
Okay.
Hey, Poyo. We are in the castle in the library. You remember that Soren guy? Well, he is here now. We may have problems.
I replied, fuck.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Just fuck.
Just nothing else, nothing noteworthy, just fuck.
But
Fuck?
So, Ostia, how do you respond whenever I tell you?
I say
the
fuck
news?
that guy.
how do I respond when you give me his whole backstory?
Yeah.
Yes.
The story of this vampire, which it's worthy of note, you would not know necessarily what a vampire is. Soren would be the first vampire of this world, so you would have no prior experience.
Yeah, this weird undead dude who sucks blood and turned into a bat?
Yes.
Would I think it's similar to any other kind of evil fiend that I've heard of?
You can roll a history check if you'd like. You definitely have some experience with some of the bullshit in the Fearlands, so.
History.
Pretty good.
You've heard of some of the scions of some scions of Codulus that seem to have darkened skin and some of the same abilities, as well as some like scions of Uthalakai with an ability to change shape like this. Probably your best guess at this point is if you didn't know that he was from a sword from before the War of Creation, from a remnant artifact of a previous world, you would likely guess that he was some cooperation between the two.
Fuck. No, nothing. No.
Damn, if only YouTube wasn't a problem, we could just name the episode Fuck.
If only.
If only. That's the unofficial
Um,
name. If you made it this far in the video, congratulations. You now know that the episode's official name is Fuck.
Yes.
I think it should be called We're in Danger.
It should just be plot twist.
When Poyo responded with this,
Throwback Thursday.
would I have heard it?
That's up to Poyo.
Yeah.
Okay. Is something wrong? What's going on?
So, well, you see, funny thing, Sweets. You're. I know you're. Have you ever? It's a long story, but basically, this guy that was there when all my. Oh shit! I don't think I even told you that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get Bridget. All my friends died, and,
Oh.
all my friends died, and, this dude was there when my friends died, but we were chasing him. My friends and I were chasing him, this guy. We came to this place. Fucking this motherfucker Draevok was there and shit, and the guy went to Draevok and shit, and it was the guy is here apparently. Fuck.
Okay. You said this happened with your old friends? Are you Jinx? Are you
Yeah,
bad luck for any mission that
No.
you go on?
No, this was about a while ago. Like, well,
This was like a
months.
year ago? No, a couple months ago, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a couple months ago.
Okay. How much threat does this guy pose? Should we change our plan? Should we cancel it? What's going like? What?
Well, to
Well,
give you a
you could
perspective,
cancel, but
to give you a
Why?
perspective, we haven't like directly fought him. However, he kind of threw like a, I think the
Meteor
most powerful,
strike?
a meteor. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. I swear.
A temper tantrum, maybe?
He kind of threw like a meteor at like a tower, and we were like pretty close to that. So, oh yeah, he also turns into a bat. Kind of weird when you were chasing him.
Okay.
And dude,
Turns into a bat. So it's druid.
Hmm.
sounds
Turns
about
into
it.
a bat and fucking threw a big flaming rock. It was this big.
Is he here to kill the Empress too?
Gilda's blood.
Okay. Definitely dangerous, but I doubt that he would
So-
try to cast something similar. I mean, near the
Not this
Emperor.
close, I think.
Sweets, if you'd like to roll an Arcana, you can. I know it's not necessarily your specialty, but you do know some about magic.
A proficiency in Arcana.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Yeah. And I have no idea what they're talking about.
So you've heard of like spells that summon meteors? You've
Mhm.
mostly heard of them in historical contexts. You don't necessarily know like what power level it's associated with. But the time, like the stories that you've heard of them in, are the kinds of stories that rub shoulder to shoulder with prime dragons and wars and the changing of eras, such as the stories of the Bahir Wars, fought and like the battles fought between the dragons and the Behirs. Like that's the kind of caliber that you're hearing here. You're hearing this guy has the power to like change the world with these kinds of spells. You don't know what else he's capable of, but like there's definitely a sense of, oh, this is a problem.
Interesting.
But I mean, it's not any crazier than anything else you've heard this group talk about. Apparently they're friends with the Prime Dragons, so...
Yeah, at this point I'm reserving all my right to be astonished.
Yeah.
Except we're afraid of this fucker.
You guys are afraid of a lot of things. Okay. Okay. Did you ever respond back, or can we no longer communicate with that thing?
Polio just realizes he just replied with fuck, and he can't do anything about that.
Alright. Would this person recognize you?
Well,
Oh shit.
what do you think? Do you think I'm pretty recognizable?
Fuck.
Man, this reminds me of like all the memes about The Witcher.
Alright, new plan. You're going back to the secret door. You're not coming out until you hear battle noises.
Well, Ruben was there too.
Ruben?
Oh shit.
Uh,
Hold on, I have to do Ruben's voice for Alex. Hold on, because I know Alex would get really annoyed. Hold on,
Remember,
What
Southern
the
accent.
hell?
Southern
What
accent.
the? what the hell? Polio.
Hey.
Hey, what the hell? That was definitely not a servant.
That sounded like almost Asian.
I mean, I am.
What the hell, Pollo? You know by the wonton.
I just want to say, this is being recorded.
Listen, they know I'm.
People have
People
posted
balls and
stupid
Tyler's
shit on the
point.
internet.
They never say anything on the internet.
They
Okay.
never say anything, period, in response to our videos.
Would they recognize you, Ruben?
Well, I'm a bit short, so.
Okay.
you're doing well. You're doing well.
This is why Polio doesn't have I can't keep like an accent going on for like too long and shit.
You need to like soundbite put together Ruben mix.
That'd be crazy, bro.
Do I
Okay.
have just Alex saying yes or no? Can I just use that?
That'd be funny.
That would be hilarious.
I think you have a lot of funny Alex quotes.
Okay. I take out a little vial from my eye of holding and look at both of you, and I'm like, alright, Pollo, here. There's a potion of invisibility. The second you see anybody come into the garden, I want you to drink this so that they do not see you. Alright?
Right.
Repeat what I just said to you.
Does it have to be word by word?
Yes.
You only have one of those potions, right?
I only have one of those potions.
Well, Ruben can go invisible if Ruben's also. doing the do.
Toyo, repeat what I said.
When I see somebody, I drink this.
When you see somebody come into the gardens, you drink that. Not
Yeah,
when
that's
you
what I
see
said.
anybody. Alright. You owe me 15 gold for that. Alright.
What does it taste like?
Don't
Piss.
you dare. It's actually a poison bottle.
Oh my god, it's a poisonous, invisible potion. And it just, oh my god, like when he drinks it, he just fucking dies. And it's just an invisible corpse.
No,
Alright.
potion that makes you invisible, but while you're invisible, you can't stop coughing.
Just gives you hiccups.
Alright. Okay. Just drink that when you see somebody coming in. Hopefully you don't ruin us all. Alright. Guess
No
since
pressure.
we can't contact them, that's it for us. Let's just lie in wait.
Well, you have magic, don't you? Have any way of contacting?
Oh, I stick my hand out as if I'm trying to cast message, and I'm just going like a 360 degree. I just keep on trying to cast it. See if I could get Eterna on the line.
Hold on, I need to check something about this message spell.
120 feet.
I don't think you'd be
You
able
can-
to do
Point
it
your
because
finger
of
toward a
angle.
creature within range and whisper a message. The target and only target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. You can dot.
I
So-
don't think that would work though.
Here's the thing. That would work if you knew the direction to point,
Mm-hmm.
but there are enough other people here that the odds of you getting to Eterna before you get to anyone else, very slim. So I'll give you exactly 3 seconds to reconsider your choice of action.
Don't you have inspiration, Silver?
And whoopsie number 3. I think that y'all have seen that I have an amulet of proof against detection and location.
This isn't detecting or locating.
Yeah, this message is
Okay.
not a divination spell. It would
The
work.
transmutation
Okay.
spell
Yeah.
for some reason.
If you wanted protection from stuff like message, you'd need a ring of mind shielding, not the amulet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will not be doing that.
Okay.
Because
We're not-
it is
We're not
blocked
going to
by-
send messages to random castle servants. That's probably a good thing for your chances.
It is blocked by 1 foot of stone. So even if I could do that, there's a lot of stone nearby.
Yeah,
All right.
and a lot of weed too,
That
which
I
causes
could-
stone.
Aw, man.
Yeah, they're grinding the
one
marijuana in the castle
one
garden.
Ruben isn't here to.
No,
hear
not that kind of weed.
Oh.
Ooh.
You see Ruben
Yeah,
absent-mindedly picks a dandelion.
I'll start ritual casting Unseen Servant.
Okay. Roll a stealth check to see if you could do that stealthily and not drawing attention to yourself in this public space that you're hiding in.
Shit, I definitely had that in stealth.
19.
19.
How long
Why?
is the ritual cast? 10 minutes?
Ritual cast is usually 10 minutes, I believe. Unseen Servant. It lasts for an hour, but I think it just takes 10 minutes. That's a regular ritual cast.
Okay. So, about 4 minutes into the cast, you are sort of preparing this spell, getting ready to channel the magic as quietly as you can. Sure. I'll go ahead and give everyone, except you, a perception check. That'll be Poyo, Jin, Ruben.
Okay. Perception?
Yep.
Okay. 16 for Poyo.
Gotta love those rolls, Jordan.
Another 16.
It's
for
all
Ruben.
just typical.
Well, that's a
Let's
lucky
roll
number.
20 for you.
That's a lucky number.
So yeah, Poyo, Ruben, you notice an instant before they notice you, a member of the Aura Conclave strolling through the gardens as they kind of look up, sort of sensing the slight disturbance in magic from the casting of the spell. They look up, and Poyo, you and this Aura Conclave member lock eyes. I want all of Team Backdoor to roll initiative. Sweets, you have disadvantage as you are currently casting a spell. And we're just gonna see who acts first.
Gaming.
Do you want to add add that to the turn tracker if you don't mind?
I mind a little. Select.
I just wasted a nat 20, you guys.
Rip.
That's rough.
I act first, even though I was busy? Oh,
Nope.
No, Ruben.
damn.
Let me look at.
You are decently lucky though.
Oh wait, did Ruben already use his invisibility? Shit. Shit. Did.
So, Ruben, you are up first as you see this member of the Aura Conclave reaching, like, startled, starting to reach for what appears to be a collection of spell components.
Okay. So, Ruben sees that he's locked eyes with Poyo, yeah?
Yes.
How much does this guy see us? All right. How open are we? Is it just Ruben? Is it just Poyo? That they see?
The gardens are intentionally constructed in such a way that it's hard to hide within them while still being able to have privacy within them. So you're obstructed enough that there's a chance that this Aura Conclave member hasn't noticed all of you, but definitely knows that there's more than just Poyo. There's a group there.
Okay. I'm gonna try to persuade him that that we're just lost and that we have a package. Cause Polio has the courier uniform on and shit. That's my line of reasoning.
Okay. What does Ruben say in order to try to persuade this member of the Aura Conclave?
I was hoping you wouldn't say that, cause then I have to think.
That's crazy.
I know, right? Anyway, God, okay. Wait, we're just lost. We're here from, Marnovar Express. For,
Rustic hospitality.
rustic hospitality?
No, that's a thing that Ruben has.
Shit, really?
Yeah, it's a part of his like background.
Not applicable here.
Damn.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I miss him.
This,
But,
this is a palace. This is not rustic.
Yeah.
And you're not invited, so I don't think hospitality applies either.
We're lost. We got a package. We're from Minovar Express. It's just my friend here was just taking a leak.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Maybe I shouldn't say leak part.
No, that's not where the disadvantage comes from. 13.
13.
Okay, we'll see if that worked on the Aura Conclave member's turn, assuming no other actions influence that. Is that everything Ruben's doing on his turn? That was his action?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and move to Sweets. As you hear Ruben, like, suddenly stuttering, trying to, like, make up some bullshit lies to explain why you guys are here, and you realize you've been, like, found out. Someone knows you're here. What do you do?
I am of two minds on this. Like many things. I am going to stop my casting.
Okay.
Obviously, I will turn to him and say, "Yeah, we're lost. We're couriers. I was just trying to cast a location spell. But you seem really tired. I would suggest you go to sleep, in your bed.
It's really hard to specify the bed part.
I don't want him to fall asleep right here."
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
You're
You look really tired.
You're casting suggestion?
I am casting suggestion.
Okay. As you begin uttering this phrase, the Aura Conclave, as a collective, are attuned to magic as a whole. They were able to suss you out just based on the fact that you were casting a spell and sensing that ripple in the ley lines of the world. They're able to recognize in this case that you are weaving this enchantment magic through your words, and they're going to cast Counterspell.
All right. There goes the second level. And I turn to them and say, that was the easy path. I will immediately rush them, go up to them,
Sure.
and
They're
prepare.
like 15 feet away, so.
Yeah, I will prepare my attack. I don't have any. I can't do anything else this turn, but they're not getting away from me.
Fair enough. Does that end your turn then, Sweets?
That will be my turn.
Alright, that brings us to Jin.
Football.
As
Everyone get on
you
them.
see this exchange of words, and subtler than the words, this exchange of magic, and then Sweets seeming to resort to more mundane methods of controlling the situation. What do you do?
Alright, I'm gonna do something a little bit unconventional.
That's the most words you've said in like 3 sessions, and I'm so here for it.
So, Jin's not much of a spellcaster, but he assumes that most spells need words to do the casting, right?
A lot of them do, yeah.
So I'm going to run up to him, and I'm going to jam my fist in his mouth so he doesn't talk.
Sure. Go ahead and
That
roll
would-
an athletics.
I'm gonna open up his jaw and
Is that a reverse grapple?
Yeah, go ahead and literally bite me.
exactly.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Oh,
Not 20.
I mean, with a -1 in strength, I'm not even gonna bother touching the dice for this one.
You just
like,
casually suffocate him?
You run. This guy has like a scraggly goatee. You run up, grab the goatee, yoink down. You hear the sound that the train driver in Polar Express makes for 0.3 seconds before you jam your entire hand like down his throat.
Oh my god!
You see his eyes go wide with fear and maybe something else. You have he is confused and terrified.
I don't know how to fucking one up.
I'm just gonna look him directly in the eye, and with my other hand, I'm just gonna put a finger up to my mouth and say, "Shh, be very, very quiet."
Wait, which hand? Which hand are you doing?
I'm-
it?
I'm-
I just
My
realized-
tail.
I'm hunting
Oh.
rabbits.
And it looks like I've caught something today.
So that's your action. Anything for your bonus action or anything?
Nah, that'll be it.
Okay.
That should
Bonus
do.
action fucking fear.
That brings us
Yes.
to Poyo. As Jin now has this man grappled by the inside of his esophagus.
Mm.
What do I have that is quiet? That's what's going through my head right now. Alan, Eldritch Blast makes noise, doesn't it?
Yes.
There goes the Warlock way.
Yeah, if you're trying to not make noise, spells, like offensive spells, is probably not the way to go.
Then I do the next way. Okay, I'm gonna go up to him, right?
Okay.
Listen, fella. Buddy. My buddy old chum. If you say anything, if you let out just a peep, we're gonna deliver you a knuckle sandwich.
Amazing execution,
late.
Poyo.
Too late.
You get another one, a second helping of a knuckle sandwich. Because it seems you already got one.
Not if you understand.
Not if you understand. Or I'll shove my fist in your mouth.
Hmm. I think it's a little full up here. I think you need to find a different end for your fist,
Then
Poyo.
his ass. I'll shove my fist up your ass.
Roll an intimidation check.
19.
Oh,
With
no.
advantage because of everything that we've done to him so far.
Yeah,
No, that's
come
the
on.
only reason you're
No.
getting an intimidation check. $19. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Do you do anything else on your turn, Poyo?
That's technically my action, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll step back a little. I'll step back a little. Just a little. Only one square away from him.
Okay.
Line
Okay.
Dungeon.
Yep. You end your turn.
Yeah.
Moves to his turn. I'm gonna roll a private charisma check just to see how intimidated he is by this. Answer, not very.
Fuck.
Answer may vary.
So, as all of this is happening, Sweets, you're close enough, and you've seen enough people in this situation. You can tell this mage is, like, running through a list of spells that he has at his disposal, trying to figure out what he can cast that doesn't require speaking. This is something that's familiar to you. You've used the silence spell before. You've seen it used before. You've had it used against you a couple of times. This isn't too different, honestly. I mean, it's a lot more personal, but not too different. And you see the idea that sparks in his mind at the same time as you realize that this is something that you've used in the past. As he shoves his hand into his pouch and begins casting Minor Illusion.
Nope. Counterspell.
Counterspell. And so as he begins to fiddle with the pouch, you see like this sort of ripple in the air next to him. You can tell there's about to be a scream from right there. You wave your hand and wipe that sound out. You're just removing the spell. And
So you
It's
can
a-
play at that.
it's at this point now you can see the sort of like confident, like the fear is now turning to, oh, I'm just going to die. I don't actually have a chance here. Like the fear is very quickly turning to acceptance. So that was his action. So he does not have an action to try to break free from the grapple.
Picks up Jin, runs away.
He is going to try to do that, but as I said, he has a strength of -1, so I really
Oh my
doubt that it's
God.
going to work. Jin, if you wouldn't mind rolling a athletics check, just a standard round.
I have an athletics of +11, man. I don't think he's going anywhere.
I don't think he's going anywhere either, but you know, maybe.
Wow, that's a nat 4.
Holy
15.
shit!
He might
Motherfucker got
stand a chance.
Motherfucker got a nat 18 for a total of 17.
Ooh, nice.
You watch as this man just like bends down and grabs like Jin by the knees, and he should not be able to pull Jin. Jin big, Jin strong, but the fear in this man is motivating his muscles beyond all human comprehension as he just begins to drag Jin like closer towards one of the cobblestone paths. Everyone except I don't think Ruben moved forward, did he?
No, I don't think so.
And Poyo took 1 square step back. So that means, Sweets, you would get an attack of opportunity if you hadn't cast Counterspell.
Yeah.
So there are no attacks of opportunity as this our Conclave member moves half a speed, because he's dragging someone with him, 15 feet towards one of the paths. I'm going to go ahead and roll to see if anyone sees anyone else. Okay. That will be the end of his turn. Brings us around to Ruben again.
Well. I guess it's clobbering time for Ruben. So, Ruben's gonna... He said at half speed, right? What's his half speed right now?
The Aura Conclave member moved 15 feet away.
Okay,
So
40
Ruben,
feet. That's
yeah,
easy then.
Ruben can easily get there, yeah.
So yeah, just in his perspective, oh my god, he's just like running with this monkey, and then suddenly this short ass blue man fucking comes, just gets his axe over his like head and just actually.
And the accountant comes in with a steel chair.
Ah! But I was thinking of doing a fucking non-lethal attack and try to like fucking put him unconscious, or should I just like, what do you think, Scotty? Should I just fucking beat him up,
Finish him!
Kill him.
take his lunch money? What do you think, Jordan?
Kill him.
Kill him?
Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Do it. You know.
Of course,
Listen,
Sweet wants
murder's always a good option.
Yeah, you're right.
We've already
So-
killed a grandma for this. In
No,
comparison,
Sweet
this guy
Sweet
signed up
didn't
for it.
know- We didn't know that though.
Oh.
Yeah,
worry
we don't
about
know
it.
that we killed the grandma.
Don't worry about it. Anyway,
Yeah, I
Ruben
haven't
smash!
taken out the cane yet. Okay.
Oh.
Ruben smash. Alright, fuck.
Why
I
do you have
need to
disadvantage?
have disadvantage. You want me to reroll? Also, why is
no,
rage
I'll
on?
just take I'll take the 19. You hit for 15 points of damage.
Is Ruben raging?
No.
No.
So 12.
12 points of damage.
Okay.
I should have just raged at first. But then again, magic and that's loud.
I am always angry, so I don't need to cast.
When I'm two-handed, can I swing again? I still get an extra attack?
Yeah,
if I
you still get an
two-handed?
extra attack.
Alright, cool. 14. 18. 14, 18.
18. He would cast shield if his throat was not currently occupied. 12 and 14 is a total of 26. Okay. 2 big slashes, like one down into his legs, like cuts him down. He goes down to his knees. Another one sinks into his shoulder. As you pull the axe out, you can see he's like floating in and out of consciousness right now, barely holding on.
That's always a good sign.
Try not to damage his clothes.
No, the clothes are damaged.
I know. but
There's blood, like splattering and spurting out of the 2 wounds.
Couldn't
I can clean that. I can
Yeah.
clean that. Okay. All right. I've cleaned. I know how to get rid of blood, Alan. Okay.
I know. That is also 2 attacks with a great axe, which is metal slamming into bone. So
No, yeah.
I am going to roll twice to see if anyone hears that. Okay.
Metal on. What kind of armor are they wearing?
They're wearing robes.
Robes. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, but mage armor does. Or it can at least.
Not
You
if
had
you're
mage
on
armor?
fire. Not
He
if you're
did.
on fire. My
Okay.
mage armor is cooler.
Is that everything for Ruben's turn?
Other than rage, there's no other bonus action stuff, right?
As far as I know.
Okay. Yeah, I end Ruben's turn.
Okay. Brings us to
Alright.
Sweet.
Hello, Evie.
Sweet is going to use a bonus action to coat his scimitar with
comrade.
poison.
On the bed. Up.
Then he's gonna go up to the.
Crazy.
This-
Aussie is playing with one of the castle dogs.
I know what you're talking about.
I'll coat my scimitar with poison. I'll go up to the Aura Conclave and I will stab.
Sure, roll to hit.
I will position myself in a place where I have advantage.
Sure, roll to hit.
All right. 21.
He had 1 hit point left. How do you want to do this?
I will go for the throat.
You cut off Jin's hand.
Not again!
No, just
Not
kidding.
the other one.
God damn it. Eterna worked so hard on that.
I will just
No,
slit the
I'll
throat.
say Jin uses metal hand. And Sweets, you come in, you like slit his throat, and you hear you begin to hear the grinding of your scimitar against the metal of Jin's hand, and you like pull back slightly because you're like, oh, that's a sound. That is another attack, so I am gonna roll one more time, see if anyone notices. Okay.
All
You
right.
slit his throat.
Aura Conclave is dead. I will then attempt to drag it to a nearby bush.
Sure. Assuming Jin lets go of the corpse.
So
you
he's
can go
so
ahead
he's,
and do
he's
that.
like on it like
Yeah.
a fucking.
I suppose you can have him.
If you're not gonna take out your hand, just help me drag. Come on. Don't get any blood on the ground either.
I suppose I'll help.
Thank you.
Sure. So you spend some of your movement dragging. Jin, you can also spend some of your movement dragging. That'll probably be enough. What do you do anything with your action?
Not particularly.
Poyo, anything with your action?
Not particularly.
Okay. Brings us around to Ruben. At the start of your turn, you hear the sounds of one of the Old Watch walking in your direction. They're not exactly quiet things. It's definitely easy to tell that that it's on its way.
Does it obviously look it's like hostile?
You can't see it yet.
I can't see it yet.
Nope.
But I hear it.
You
think
hear
so.
it. Who Who knows? Maybe it's just taking a stroll through the garden.
Guys, gee. Fucking.
Canadian now.
I
Oh, gee. What's
was
that
thinking
doing,
of
eh?
it's it's one of those things.
I think the gardens are compromised. We should go back to the hidden place. What's up to you guys?
Because you don't have any teleportation spells, right?
You can use
No.
your action to roll a perception check if you want to find out more information.
Yeah, I'll roll perception.
Sure.
Long. 22.
22, that's pretty good. Go ahead and roll either a history or arcana as well.
Well, seems that Ruben's bad at both of those, so I'll just do history. Never mind.
22 in perception. Ruben, you remember, you had, like, these elephant folk neighbors. You could always tell, like, when they were walking towards your door, or when they were walking towards their own door. You have these sorts of experiences with these larger creatures, and being able to tell where footsteps are directed, this old watch is very definitively walking directly towards you. Like, knows you're there and is about to do something about it.
It's the old watch. We need to go now.
So that's your
Alright.
action.
And Ruben just starts. I say like quietly as the best as he could of getting away from that shit. What if the opposite direction of
Sure.
where the old watch is coming?
I'll say you can move maybe about 35 feet, dealing with, like, getting back onto a path and stuff.
Yeah.
You can get 35 feet away. That brings us to the old watch's turn. With an action dash, it's going to move 50 feet. And at this point, the full wooden and metal body, you can see, like, up close now, dinged with scratches and scrapes. Some of them, like, lined with rust. Seeing it up close, you can start to see the age of these Warforged. You can see, like, you can almost feel the sheer vibration of the power radiating off of this shield, of the sort of, like, the sword held out, sort of, like, swinging experimentally at the side as it's starting to, like, pick up into a jog towards your group. It is there. It is taller than all of you. It does not care about the plants in the garden. And it is powered up. So I'll say it's within 20 feet of those who are hiding the body, which means it's probably within 10 feet of Poyo, and Ruben is about 50 feet away. Gotcha?
Okay.
Here, let's go ahead and here. So the folks hiding the body are about 20 feet away. Yeah?
Yep.
One square closer. Poyo is
How's-
about 10 feet. Ruben's like back there.
Has Sweets had to deal with the Overwatch?
The Old Watch are specifically palace guards and have been since the Emergence War. Sweets has not had any dealings with the Old Watch. No.
Got it.
You know the legends and the stories very well, that they fought on the front lines of the Emergence War against the full brunt of Draevok's forces without a single casualty. You know that they are each controlled by a particular amulet, as first generation Warforged are. You know that they are extraordinarily powerful and practically impossible to kill. I mean, you've heard the legends. You can see them standing before you in every scratch on the shield, every dent on the armor, and in the cold-blooded stare of the eyeless helmet.
That's just double checking. Does this Aura Conclave have a necklace? on them?
You bend down and take a look at the corpse you've just made, and it is in fact wearing a necklace.
Does it seem magical?
You can roll an Arcana check if you'd like.
Would that
Be
be
your
my
action.
Would if just rolling the Arcana check, would that also allow me to activate it if I can, if it is magical?
You don't
Or-
know this. You don't know what magic is on the amulet, if any, in this split second as you're having this thought and looking down and seeing the amulet. You don't know if this amulet has any magic, what the magic properties might be, or what kind of actions they might take to activate.
All right, I will use an action to see if this is magical.
Sure. Go ahead and roll your Arcana check.
22.
22. The first thing you notice is the design, wooden and metal, shaped in the emblem of a shield. The second thing you notice is the slight gathering of rust around the edges. The third thing you notice is the slight blue glow coming from behind the shield where the chain connects to this pendant, this amulet. You get the sense that this is definitively a control amulet for a old guard. Whether or not it's the control amulet for this member of the Old Watch, no idea. But it's certainly an amulet for one of them.
Okay. With my fast hands, could I try using this item?
You go ahead and, with your fast hands, with your bonus action, take it off of the corpse and slot it on around your own neck. How do you attempt to use it? What do you do? What do you think? What do you say?
Okay.
Bolt?
No, because if it's not this one, I want it to come to us. And if it is this one, it's already here.
Yeah.
So I am going to think. Come to me.
Maybe like follow.
Yeah, follow. Come to me. These are just different things I'm trying to either say out loud or think, just in general.
Sure.
Trying to activate this magical item, which I don't necessarily know how to, but we'll definitely try.
Yeah. You know, Hail Mary.
Yeah.
So, kind of like running through your mind the thoughts of, I don't know which one this is. Either way, I want the one that this controls to be here to help in my endeavor, or to know if it's the one in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're thinking through that and you're trying to form that into words, that's going to be the end of your turn.
All right. I do have a little bit of movement, so I will go like, ooh, right there.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're playing mostly linear here.
Got it.
So,
Right there.
yeah.
Not too far away, but at the same time not.
Are you leaving the body with me?
Yes.
No, just throw the body at the guy.
Your hands are the only ones covered in blood, okay? Because your hand was literally on the neck where the blood came out, okay?
Also probably covered in vomit.
Not vomit, no.
Oh.
But definitely, like, Jin, your shirt front is soaked in blood. Speaking of Jin, you're up.
Hello.
Should wash the blood on the guy.
So these old watch, you said?
The old watch, yes.
They're like automatons, right, or something like
They
that.
are warforged, yes.
Okay.
This is more information. They're, like... They're Gen 1 warforged. First generation warforged. Meaning that their consciousness, what little of it they have, their intelligence, is bound to an amulet that allows whoever holds the amulet to control the warforged in some way. In fact, given the amount of time you spent in Ylisandor, you would probably know the distinctions between all three generations of Warforged. Second generation Warforged, such as Desmond, are not bound to an amulet, they're bound to a specific task. And so they have their autonomy, but they have a inborn compulsion, a need to perform a specific task as long as they're alive, as long as they're active. Much more humanoid, much more sentient than Gen 1, but still bound and controlled by what they do. Gen 3 Warforged, such as the Warforged that Eterna and Ossia met on their girls' night out, are fully autonomous and as sentient as you, I, Jin, or Poyo are. Maybe a little more sentient than Poyo on average.
Yahoo!
Just as developments in the sort of magical enchantments in the wooden core of these Warforged progressed. That's the general progression of how they were designed. So the fact that these guys are Gen 1 means they're very, very old. And that there's probably some form of connection to the amulet that Sweets just picked off the corpse and put on. But to answer your question more directly, yes, in a mostly correct sense, these guys are similar to automata. They're more sentient than an automaton would be, but they're similar in a way.
As I meet eyes with the old watch, I'm gonna like immediately light up my face and be like, "Oh, thank God! Please, I need a doctor. Could you? I'm not sure what happened. Please, I need help."
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Damn it. Oh, not deception.
No, do a little dance. Do a little jig. That'll
it can
get
be-
rid
it
of
can
the
be
disadvantage.
It can be deception if you want it to be.
Okay. I don't even know why I'm asking. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm asking. They're both the same.
Lamau.
Lamau. You know, I'll do this in person because I don't trust you.
Because you don't trust 20 roll.
Yeah.
Rigmarole.
I will do deception. Why not? All right. Disadvantage. Pog.
Let's go!
Pog.
Oh yeah, disadvantage. Damn it.
What did he roll like an 18 or something?
$14.
14 total. Okay.
Yep.
We'll see if that worked on its turn.
Shouldn't the Aura Conclave not be on initiative anymore?
Eh,
Are they gonna come back? Are they gonna come back, Alan?
get out. You're dead.
You're dead. No one wants
Dead
you here.
man. Dead ugly man. Stupid goatee. Dead. Anything else for your turn, Jin?
Nope.
Okay. Brings us to Poyo. As you are the closest to the danger zone.
I love the danger zone. I love that
Just
song.
out.
So I see this big honking robot man, right?
Yeah.
Big honkin' honkster.
You're close enough,
Honker
I would say,
honker.
to notice that the great sword that has been noticed by others isn't actually a normal great sword, but is actually attached to the forearm like an arm blade, and the hand there is still open and available to grab or do whatever other things hands can do.
Bro, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So neat. I'm gonna be the first.
It's a
one
shame
in
you're going to be
fucking-
the test subject.
But with my Poyo puts his hands right up, or like he just like backs up a bit. Hey, you know, I met someone who just looks like you, just a little less rusty, maybe a little less cracks, but hey, he was pretty cool, but you look way cooler. And while I'm doing that, I'm like, you know, you also remind me of also other similar buddies. I want you to meet Kevin. And I throw remember one of the fucking
Spiders.
spiders? I'm gonna throw why don't I literally wrote down their names just for the like bring them up again. But one of them was Kevin. So I'm gonna throw Kevin at him and shit. And hope he does something. Kevin, protect me! And I just yeet him at him. Or like maybe not yeet at him, but like toss him.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
just
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have 2 rolls to make. No, I have a roll to make and you have a roll to make. You need to roll, I think the only appropriate term for this is animal handling.
Yeah. Go, my baby, go! 16.
Fly, my pretties, fly.
Okay, so, you toss out Kevin, and it looks like it's going to land, like, on the Old Watch's shoulder. And you watch as the shield pivots up and just smacks it off to the side.
Kevin! No! Is that it, right?
Yeah, that would be your action.
Cool, I'm running. Dude, I'm fucking running, man.
Hey, you know what's crazy? These guys have a reach of
Rats.
10 feet.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead and take an attack of opportunity.
Fucking cool. You know what? You know what I think about that? Nothing. I'm gonna wait my turn. I'm gonna wait getting hit. Look at me. Gonna get hit.
Fortunately for you, that does not hit. as the Old Watch, following through with the like shield smack, just lunges straight forward, stabbing at you with the tip of the blade, and you're able to just like dodge out of the way of it as you're retreating. Unless you have anything for a bonus action, that'll bring us to the end of your turn.
Nah.
Okay. That brings us to Ruben then.
I say that Ruben is gonna hold their action to for a javelin if it attacks, and specifically at the legs or something.
Okay. Okay. Holding an action to attack the Old Watch if it attacks you or one of your party members with a thrown javelin.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Anything else on Ruben's turn?
No. I'll stay where I am. Wait for the others, I guess.
That brings us to the Old Watch's turn.
Oh boy. Jin, protect me.
Yeah, don't worry. I got you.
Jin, I need you to make a athletics check. Or rather, make a strength saving throw if you don't mind.
All the while, I'm literally like presenting him with the body.
You just lift the body up.
I'm lifting
Here,
up the body to him.
here,
Please
here,
take him.
it.
Take him to the doctor.
I don't want him. He's nothing but a burden.
What is the athletics?
Yeah, strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Okay.
Yes.
Krakatawa! 13.
That is a failure. You are pushed off to the side.
No, Jimmy!
Poyo, make a strength saving throw.
Jimmy.
That is a
5.
failure. You are pushed off to the side.
Fuck! You like him big. Can't like him chunky.
Sweets.
All right.
This will make you happy. This will make you happy. Roll a charisma check for me.
Charisma check.
That's something bards like to do, right?
No, they fucking hate that man.
I will.
He's a bard?
Oh, that's a revelation.
18.
18.
No, sorry, that doesn't work.
Since when?
Since we
My
got
main,
introduced.
my main class is bard.
What?
I have 6 levels of bard. Just so
Oh
you know.
my god.
You really should have suspected something was off when motherfucker rolled sneak attack damage and got 6.
So true.
The Old Watch looks down at you and at the pendant you're wearing and seems to be awaiting further instructions.
Oh, thank God.
Perfect. Oh. All
That'll be
right.
some good news.
I will turn to everyone and says, "Okay, you guys, we don't have to fight anymore."
I will go ahead and consider us out of initiative, but I am going to roll 10d20 to see if anyone heard all of that commotion. Because that was definitely a lot of noise for a stealth group.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Just like Dishonor.
Also, I cast Counterspell. How do you think I got Counterspell?
I don't know.
Well, Alan just gave it to me one day and said, here you go."
Well, there's a store that sells books.
Some might call it a bookstore.
I wouldn't.
Don't you dare
Sorry.
try to talk about
I-
books to
I
Eterna.
call it a library.
That's crazy. Papyrus
Yeah.
would
I
call
call
it a
it a swimming
library.
pool. I call it a swimming pool.
Library.
Libraries.
So, as the old guard looks down at you,
Okay. Does it seem to have any like thoughts on its own?
oh yes, absolutely. With the amulet worn now, and as you're sort of like figuring out, there's this sort of like telepathic connection, which makes sense. That's why this old guard is here, because the Aura Conclave member would have summoned it. You can sense there's like a level of confusion behind it, as well as a recognition that there's a new person wearing the amulet, and that the person wearing the amulet used to be an enemy. And there's a sort of underlying knowledge that the other three people here are still probably enemies, but it no longer has instructions to attack. And so there's like an open hostility towards everyone except you. A level of not grief necessarily, but something similar to it over its old former controller, and almost a level of suspicion that you're surprised to see with, like, you have the control amulet. It shouldn't be suspicious of you, but it is.
So near sentience, just not quite there yet.
Very close to sentient, yes.
It's like your refrigerator. It's like the Samsung refrigerator.
Okay.
It's like
So,
Alexa or Siri.
One of the first
They can have
things, one of the first things I tell it is, it's okay. I am not your enemy anymore.
Go catch.
It nods.
These, and this is all in my head.
Yeah.
Just saying. These are temporarily not your enemy either. We are just gonna stay here. And have you ever left the palace?
It shakes its head.
Oh. Have you ever been interested in figuring out what's on the other side?
It shakes its head.
Huh.
Thank you, Snappy.
You're very welcome.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting this to happen necessarily.
Sorry, Snappy.
Was expecting to focus more on Eterna and Ossia this session. But expecting the stealth crew to stay stealth,
Someone took too
Shame
long.
on you.
Someone took too long.
So
Anyway,
whistle.
I'll leave you guys to it. Have a good session.
Yeah, you too.
Yep.
Have a good one.
Night.
Do you know what happens if I give you this amulet?
It fucking explodes.
In the first instant, you sense an instance of uncertainty, and buried under that level of uncertainty, you have pretty good insight. You have a pretty good gauge for when people are lying or trying to conceal information. You can tell that this old watch is in this moment trying to downplay itself and appear pitiable to try to gain some form of advantage against you and your companions.
Got it.
It's in this moment that your insight kicks in and you're realizing, wait, these are obvious lies. I know this guy's been outside the palace. He fought on the front lines of the war. Oh, I see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it connects for you. in that moment.
Yeah. And they're like, okay. Well, we're just gonna stand guard here. Um, so yeah, just wait around and I will tell you who to attack.
It nods and stations itself next to a nearby tree, directly in the middle of one of the paths.
Yeah. I
What just
will.
happened?
Um, we just got an ally, you guys.
We just got a lucky break. That's what that was.
That guy?
Ish. Uh, it's not sentient. It has to follow my orders. But it definitely can lie to me. It's. I don't understand how they created such lifelike and still have it be subservient. It. Anyway, we have a new costume. Who wants to wear it?
Well, I'm pretty recognizable, remember?
Yeah, you're
I
not
could use
wearing
the
it.
disguise.
No, you're drinking that potion when it happens.
Okay, what
Also,
if I drink
why
the
didn't you
potion?
drink it when someone came in? It's the first thing I told you.
I knew it wasn't someone who would recognize me.
Okay.
Plus, fucking Ruben decided to say that go with the story that we're couriers, so it's his fault. What the
Yes,
fuck?
his fault.
All right.
It all makes sense now.
I'll
I'm
cast.
trying to save your ass.
You two help me take off this person's robes.
The robes are damaged, but if anyone in the group has mending, it's not a problem.
Hey,
Ruben
turn
is,
around.
Ruben is nothing if not efficient with his axe.
Okay, let's hope that this doesn't attract anybody else. I'll cast Prestidigitation to clean the robes.
No, prestidigitation is not going to attract anyone. You're good.
Okay. Ruben, Ruben, do you mend?
He shakes his head. Oh, I could check. No, I can't.
Oh yeah, I know you can mend.
I just don't want to.
Okay. Well then, we're not using this costume. We just made this guy naked.
We could just say that he's drunk on the job or something. Wait, Han, do I have any cups on me? For some fucking reason. Did I steal some?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Jin, you're
Wait.
stealthy, right?
I'd like to think so.
Okay. Take this dead body and take it to the secret entrance.
Do you know how far away that is?
It's right over there.
Or listen.
Alternatively, hear me out. You could stash it in the kitchen with all the rest of the meat.
And then
Now we're thinking with
and then if
our
we
brains.
oh my god, then if we get caught, we can just say we can sue them that they're cannibals and shit and take them to court.
That's okay. I'll just cast non-detect on it. No one will be able to see it.
Go ahead and throw non-detect in the chat for me. I want to
It's
figure
not
out.
how that works.
Oh.
It's just against divination magic, not against being seen.
It's not like a perception filter.
No.
I mean,
Alright.
it'd still be useful, but
Yeah, not at the moment. Okay. Let's just hide it in the bushes then.
Alright.
Come on, who wants to help me?
I'll help you.
go ahead and roll a survival check with advantage because you're being helped.
Survival. That's the one I don't have.
You need to collect them all, Silver.
I do. I'm gonna. You know what? Next time I get a upgrade, I'm gonna get a 22.
Oh, you're gonna get a 22.
Yeah, I'm gonna get skilled next time I get a level up. All right. With the 22, Alan, does anybody notice it? Oh no, I broke Alan.
You broke Alan. Does this mean we win?
I think so.
Yo, we won! Jordan, we won!
Can we cut back? Oh, Alan's muted. Can we cut back to Eterna now? I feel sorry. I feel sorry for Eden. Should...
No, you first feel sorry for Snappy.
I also feel sorry for Snappy, but Snappy isn't here to hear my sorrowness, so it's kind of...
Oh, I see. You're not actually
Fine.
sorry. You just wanted attention, Silver.
I do! If you got a problem with that, you can talk to Jin's Knuckle Sandwich.
It's double.
Alright, with a 22 on survival, you're able to hide the body pretty well.
It's being composted now.
Yeah, that'll be the DC to find the body.
Okay.
Now, I need everyone, including the Old Watch, to go ahead and roll stealth. The Old Watch is going to choose to roll with disadvantage.
Fucking asshole.
Can I command it not to?
You can command it to stealth, but it is still sentient to a certain extent,
Yeah.
so it is choosing to roll with disadvantage. But this is a
Man.
group check, so if the rest of you roll well, you can maybe offset the fact that it is, you know, a big-ass pile of metal with a 3 on stealth.
Got it.
Should I drink it now?
No, that only lasts for a minute.
Oh, that's bogus.
That's how all potions usually work. Where's my stuff? There it is.
I'm pretty sure invisibility potions in real D&D last for an hour.
Do they?
Yeah, I was about to say a minute. It's kind of short. That's like a round. Like that's a single round.
No, that's 10 rounds.
Why am I rolling so low?
Because you suck, bro. Yeah, Potion of Invisibility lasts for an hour. Fucking Baldur's Gate 3 is corrupted, yo.
It's because they were balancing it, Silver.
So can I just throw a potion on the ground and have it, someone hit it, and then it explodes, and everybody gets that potion effect?
I think you need to make a splash potion. I think you're thinking of Minecraft.
Yeah, you have to brew it with gunpowder. But you don't have any
No.
blaze rods.
No, that's actually how potions work in Baldur's Gate 3.
I know.
If you put it on
I
the
know.
ground.
I think we all figured that, Silver. Well, except Jordan, probably.
Yeah, Jordan didn't figure that out because Jordan hadn't figured out how to roll stealth yet.
Darn tootin'.
Gaming.
See, the reason that they have a hard time looking for the dead body is because they think we just like put it in the bushes. What we did is we just stuck it to the tree.
No, what you do is you hang it up in the tree.
Yes.
Jin, what's your stealth total?
Stealth kablamo 23.
Oh, nice.
Alright, let's see. /R 23 plus 22 plus 17 plus 16 plus 3 /R 81 divided by 5 16.2. So people would need a 17 or higher to see your group. I don't know how many rolls I'm going to need to do yet because I don't know necessarily how long you guys are going to be hiding there. So we'll take care of that later, but just make a note of that number. As you guys are now all clustered together. With your new friend.
Who hates all of you?
Your new friend who definitely still wants to regard you as enemies.
All right.
So, shifting focus back to Eterna and Ossia.
Did they hear the whole thing that happened in the garden?
We better not.
You can roll perception if you want.
Okay.
Eterna, do you have access to Ossia's character sheet?
I do not.
Alright, I'm gonna give it to you for skill purposes.
What was I rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
Cool. That is a 23. Quick math.
Since our stealth is 16.2, does that...
You do not, from where you are, you do not hear it, no.
Good. And then, oh my god, Ossia has so many hit points. Oh my god.
So like 4, right?
What?
Something like that.
4 hit points.
Yeah, give or take 100.
Give or take 100.
Ruben has 105 though.
And Ossia rolled a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Man.
Don't hear it.
Cool.
Not for where you are, at least.
Let me get the kick on the other screen. Cool. So we're just both kind of sitting there being like, that's not good.
Yeah. Soren's here. Oh no.
Oh no, that's not good. And I'm like, who should I tell about this?
And you chose Poyo of all people.
Because he's the one who would have known Soren.
I mean, that's fair. But still.
I didn't want to use multiple casting of it.
Yeah. I'll say after maybe half an hour, the Empress steps into the room, leaving the door open, and nods to you, Eterna. My apologies, your ladyship. I didn't have as much warning of your arrival as I would have liked. I have had some urgent business come up with the Fearlands. Apparently they're wanting to renegotiate something. So if I seem distracted, there's good reason for it. But I am happy to welcome you to my estate. What's the reason for your visit?
I was passing through to Yanyan. What's the eastern country? Yeah, Yanyan. I was passing through to Yanyan, and I figured that I would stop by and pay my respects.
Ah.
And of course, it's always nice to have delightful conversation.
Of course. Well, what business do you have in Yanyan? I must admit, it's not quite the shipping capital it once was.
Let me pull up the map. Maps. It isn't, but I've heard that there was a issue over in Gangnam involving some group from the Shattered Isles. What do they call themselves? The Tidebringers?
Ah, I've heard tell of them. Supposedly Dom Roderick sent them on a suicide mission.
Yes. I believe that they were on a suicide mission from him, as well as one of my distant relatives sent me a letter saying that they had someone interesting in their group that I was hoping to talk to.
Oh?
She said that there was a scholar in their group who knew both of the Fearlands and of the Shattered Isles. And I was interested in seeing what they knew and what price they would want to work for me.
Ah. You must be speaking of, Thaliard. Ghostburn.
No, I believe that he's passed.
He's passed away.
He
Do you know
hasn't
what
been
happened to
seen
him?
to the group for a while.
Do you know what happened to him?
No, but I don't believe that he left with them whenever they went to the main continent.
Well, I tend not to pay too much attention to those adventuring groups anyways. They're, rather inconsistent, it seems. You know, every few hundred years one manages to do something spectacular that gives everyone with a wooden sword a dream, and they pursue it to their own inevitable demise.
Yes, that's why I was hoping to find them before they met their end. But I've heard that they haven't been sighted after entering the Fearlands.
More's the pity. A good scholar lost is truly a treasure wasted.
But speaking of the Fearlands,
Yes.
they're wanting to renegotiate. Certainly it's not another war on the horizon, is it?
I'm not entirely sure at this point, honestly. I shouldn't be discussing anything, but I must admit this delegation from the Fearlands caught me entirely by surprise, as you did.
Forgive my prying, but whenever I passed through the throne room, I saw that they appeared undead,
Well,
with makeup caked on.
you know the Fearlands. Everything's dead there.
Are you sure that it's safe
I
to
mean,
allow them into the palace?
what choice do we have?
I guess that's fair. Is he planning to expand?
I
I
certainly
know they've
hope
been
not.
sighted down. They've been sighted down in Castle Dawn and even attacked. What's it called? Liechtenstein Harbor. They stormed it.
Yes, that was part of the tale Dom Roderick told me about the gosh, what were they called again? The Tidebringers, right? That they had helped defend his city, and he didn't want any war over their power. Apparently, he had had his seat of power shaken or something. He seemed rather off-put.
Yes, relating to that, his seat of power was off put, I believe, by the very being that you had in your presence today.
Fascinating. And how exactly would you know this? That's quite a serious accusation.
You know that I haven't been involved with my family in some time. I've made a few common friends. And they witnessed the undead that you named Soren today. They witnessed him attack Dom Roverick. I believe, I can't remember if they said this before or after the battle started with the Fearland's forces.
Go ahead.
But the tower crumbled.
Go ahead and roll a deception check. She's gonna roll an insight check with advantage as she's been taking this time to speak to you and learn your mannerisms.
A deception check. Okay. What is my I don't think I'm proficient. Deception plus 4. Okay, so that's going to be a 18.
I rolled a natural 18 and a natural 19 for a total of 25.
Double what?
A natural 18 and a natural 19 for a total of 25.
Why 2 rolls?
Advantage.
Oh! Okay. I was like, why are you rolling twice?
Because I'm sexy like that. So she sort of nods to herself, says, well, of course, a estranged daughter of a noble family would have cause to make some common friends, particularly powerful friends capable of defending a town.
Can I roll insight on what that's supposed to mean?
You certainly can if you'd like.
Does that mean that she thinks I'm one of them? Is what I'm after? Like, does she know I'm a Tidebringer?
Or a Tidebringer fanboy.
17?
17? You get the sense that she doesn't necessarily know anything yet, but she's definitely trying to pry.
Okay.
As politely as she can.
Yeah.
Maintaining
I
a
don't remember what
pretense
she just said.
maintaining a pretense. She said, well, of course, a estranged daughter of a noble family would have reason to make powerful friends, such as those enamored with adventuring.
Yeah. Of course. That's how I can find the safer routes. For I only travel with my companion here, and then I gesture to Asya.
Yes, I noticed your bodyguard here, dressed in some very fine armor. Pray tell, where did that come from? It's incredible workmanship. I'd like to commission some for myself if I can.
I would stare at Asya, but Asya's not here.
For the purposes of this, you can roleplay as Asya.
I know, but then that means I have to think of something.
Yeah.
Asya, where did you get that armor? You had it before you came into my services. And then Asya's like, oh yes, I believe I had it crafted down, actually in the Shattered Isles. Let me pull up the map. It was a small smithy, I believe in Kadora Bay. I kinda...
Go ahead and have Asia roll a deception check here as well.
Oh, and Aussie is also not good at deception. Very good. Nice. Oh.
Man, the two people in disguises are not the ones good at deception. That's crazy, bro.
Oh shit, I rolled a 19. And there's hair all over it because it was on the floor.
Oof.
19 plus 4, 23.
23. In Kadora Bay, you say? That's, quite a rich place to shop for armor, but I suppose when you need the finest work.
There's no true price for fine craftsmanship.
It's merely how well the craftsman values their own time and skills. And of course, the price of materials. Some extraplanar materials are rather expensive.
Yes, they are. What is the metal? I don't remember the name of the metal, but I know it's written down somewhere. But
The metal that the Warhammer's made of?
Yeah.
Arborium. It's on the
Arborium.
It's on the actual item.
Nice.
You see it? In attacks.
Oh, nice. It's in the name. Cool.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. It's literally right there.
Well, I was looking in my notes.
That's crazy.
That's whenever I turn, it's like, yes, the materials. I was able to get Arborium, I believe, in Sala.
Well, of course, we pride ourselves on trade of all kinds.
Of course. I'm trying to think.
So tell me, what are you really doing here? A noblewoman as connected as you, and with such expensive protection, wouldn't simply travel on a whim. You're not here for fine conversation, as delightful as this has been.
Well, now I'm scared to talk. As delightful as this has been, I'm afraid that you are aware that I have deceived you.
There are not many things that escape my gaze. That's how I've remained Empress as long as I have.
I've come here... God, I'm scared. I want to see if there's a way that... Okay, first. The Tidebringers did not perish. And the Fearlands we've made powerful allies and ask that you help us in our quest against Draevok and his forces. Or at the very least, any assistance that would be available due to your negotiations with the Fearlands.
While I'd certainly like to have the luxury of supporting anti-Fearlands campaigns, such as yours, a political entity such as myself simply doesn't have the luxury of being able to openly oppose Draevok the way the common man can.
I'm aware.
Can't offer you any support in that regard. It wouldn't be taken too kindly, and my position is, as I'm sure you can tell, already precarious. Tell me, who are these powerful friends you've made?
I'm sure you're aware of the Prime Dragons.
Of course, everyone is.
But not everyone has set foot in Elbert.
You mean to tell me the Prime Dragons have taken a personal interest in your quest?
In our quest, yes. I believe I need to reintroduce myself.
As the scholar you spoke of earlier.
Yes. As Eterna.
This is a very
Eterna-
well done disguise.
Thank you.
Now, while I understand that under your normal guise you would not be granted access to a figure as important as myself, and you obviously have your reasons for lying to me and my court, you will have to defend those reasons. More specifically, what reason would I have to let you remain in my estate instead of having you removed immediately?
In our travels, we have, through one of our companions, ally is a strong word, one of our members, through his own personal quest, met a acquaintance of his.
Oh.
And one of our party members was sacrificed into their servitude to save another. We know of your deal with Lord Malfundrax.
He is no lord to me.
Of course. He is no lord to those on the mortal plane. Or shouldn't be. Material plane, whatever. He tried to ask our group to finish his deal or something with you. We turned it down. That was a part of us giving up one of our party members. But I wanted to warn you that he is angry. I do not want anything to do with him. I do not want this to come off as a threat. It is mainly meant as a warning.
And your warning is accepted with the same tact as it was given. He's been unhappy with me for some time. I stole an artifact of his, and he wants it back.
But I ask, since I know that you are unable to support us through official means, I do ask that you pardon a party member of ours.
Oh.
I don't know his last name. Does Eterna know Jin's last name?
That's a great question, Jin.
Well,
Unless Eterna specifically asked Jin for his last name, he never would have said it.
Wow, that's crazy. Hey, Eterna, roll a perception check to see if you notice Jin's last name on, like, any of the wanted posters that you might have seen. Which
well, I
I
was
think
gonna
is
say,
a total
did
of,
Eterna
like, 1 or 2.
did Eterna ever seen the license? I forget. Did I let
Yes, because
Eterna
she would
write
have
her
had
name?
to have written her name on the license.
Because I feel like I think the only person who didn't write their name was Jin.
Is Ossia.
And oh yeah, Asya didn't. Oh, I wrote it.
Sweets hasn't written anything down.
Okay, so you're not part of the squad yet. You didn't do your interview yet, Silver. You just kind of
I
showed up.
killed the grandma for you.
We don't know that.
We didn't
And
ask
Also,
you!
we didn't want that.
Also didn't want that. Fun. Don't quote that.
Come on, y'all, we're drinking together. It's fine.
I bought you guys drinks.
I bought you drinks. You had a nice time.
I served you guys nachos. Well, the unseen servant served you guys nachos. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Man, no, I'm not sorry.
So what was I supposed to roll?
Perception.
Perception.
Just to see if you've caught Jin's last name anywhere.
That is a 19.
Nat one. Oh,
19,
okay.
you said?
Yeah.
Sure. You know Jin Elazar.
I have no idea what his crime is or was, because he refuses to answer. But Jin Elazar.
I'll have one of my
I'm unsure
scribes
if you
look
would know.
into the matter. I'm sure for a group capable of slipping into and out of the Fearlands, and with allies powerful enough to warrant a journey to Elbrin Vale, that such a person would make quick work of any prison I could construct.
Eterna's just thinking. I certainly hope. But she was saying that in her thoughts.
Yeah.
For all the people who can read minds.
However, in exchange, I do have a favor to ask for you and the rest of your group that I presume is lurking somewhere on the grounds.
Of course.
You say that this character from the Fearlands is powerful enough to shake Dom Roderick's seat of power. That they were present at the attack on Lithestein Harbor.
Yes.
You have some experience with this entity.
It was before I joined with them.
Your group
But-
has some experience then.
Yes.
Call your group together. Stand guard over me in addition to my normal repertoire as we host our conversations. I want to take no chances.
I'm unsure how wise that idea may be. He knows the face of two of our people.
Well, you clearly have ways of disguising one's face.
I kind of like
You just
like
think of
rub-
polio.
yeah, like I just kind of like put my hand like on my hair and like smooth it back. This is no disguise, merely a haircut.
Oh. A fox?
Yes.
Fascinating.
I do also add, if I could look through your library, of course, as a scholar. I fully understand if that may be inappropriate, but I want to learn more about the countries surrounding the Fairlands and how they can help us defeat those in power, which I know cannot be officially supported. Not those in power of the Fairlands.
Well, while I cannot officially support any adventuring group that openly opposes Draevok and his rule, I would have no qualms letting a visiting noble browse my collection of knowledge along with her bodyguard.
Turner just grins like, yes! Books.
In exchange for the small service I requested. There are ways around the various enchantments placed at certain doorways that I'm sure you've encountered and found your own ways around. Your disguise is physical, after all. And my guard knows where these enchantments are and can guide you through paths that avoid them. So if mundane disguises are insufficient, magical disguises can be utilized.
Okay. I just fear that if he were to know that we, who know what he truly is, if he sees us, that he may attack the same way that he did Dom Robert.
From what I've heard of the story, when he attacked Dom Roverick, he was a aspirant recently released from a cursed sword.
Yes.
Now, perhaps he's regained some of his composure. And, well, if he does attack, I'd rather have a team of seasoned adventurers at my back than well, in addition to my normal repertoire. The old guard are formidable, as am I, but even the great Empress herself has limits.
I kind of nod. I will ask them to, do I know where y'all are? Like, did I know that y'all were going to be in the gardens?
You knew the plan
Yeah.
was to get
Okay.
garments.
I believe that... I don't know if I can ask them to meet us here since they wouldn't know how to get here.
Well,
But
presumably they entered through one of the secret passages.
I have no idea how they got in, actually. That just occurred to me.
we actually never got in.
Yeah, because you never told me.
This entire time we're actually at the McDonald's.
only
right next to
information-
it.
The only response you got from us was the word "fuck" from Poyo.
Because
That was the only response you got.
You chose to speak to Poyo.
That was the
Not
only word you ever
anybody-
received from us.
Not
You didn't ask
anybody
for
that
it, you just
could have
mentioned-
given you a little bit more information.
You just mentioned that something about Sora, and I don't know. That's a pretty good.
Yeah,
Should've
that's
expected that
that's what,
reaction,
that's what Poyo would. That's what Poyo would say.
That's what my character would do, guys. Oh. I mean, just assume that these gardens and shit. So was. part
You
of
do know the
plan.
plan was to get to the gardens.
Yes. I don't know if they'll know how to get like here to this room, but I know where they should be, where they better be.
Here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. I'm never gonna say anything.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
Well,
Continue.
regardless, I'm sure you have a way to gather them or communicate with them.
Yes.
Then do so.
I believe that they should be in the gardens.
Interesting.
I'm trying to be like, if I go to the gardens to gather them and bring them back here, will I be obstructed by the guards? Or detained by the guards?
No. You
Okay.
can reveal yourselves, it's alright. And you watch as 3 Aura Conclave and an old guard suddenly drop invisibility in the same room with you.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, there's no way she's not alone in here.
I mean, they're standing
Um,
perfectly still. You didn't try to
Uh,
interact with anything in the room other than the tea that was set directly in front of you, so you had no chance of bumping into them or anything. There's no way for you to know that they were there, except pure instinct.
I'm going to sending to them and be like, hey, can y'all meet me by the walkway?
Who are you accusing?
Let's be specific here.
I'm going to sending to Ruben, who I think
To
is
Louis-
probably the more neutral party.
That's
To
valid.
Ruben. Yeah, to Ruben. I'm sending to Ruben.
Okay, what are you sending?
Tell everyone that we are meeting at the entrance of the walkway. We are not attacking. I repeat, not attacking. I swear to God. That is the end of the message.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how verbal were you speaking?
Not. I was silent. I was sitting there
Oh my god, you
not
look like
speaking.
very like noble like and shit.
Yeah,
Very
I'm just
calm.
sitting there.
And just in your head.
Yeah.
And then your mental
"Fucking-
image is just
I
like,
swear
God
to
damn it!
God, I
Yeah,
fucking
just mental images of the burning city of Namjion.
Anyway, Ruben says fuck, replies fuck. That's such an
No.
answer.
Ruben would not say that. You know what Ruben
I
would
know,
fucking
I
say?
was joking. I was
Have a
joking.
boner.
Oh, boner,
You
dude.
know what? There you go. Cower boner session ends. um,
Exactly what he would say.
That's entirely
Coward.
sad. I think I just fucking broke my pen.
oh, that cow boner.
All right. Are we
But yeah.
following Ruben's? Ruben.
Ruben says this out loud. Mainly, basically repeats what Eternus says.
Okay.
So, how are we gonna explain the dead body if we're going in?
I
I don't
have an
see-
idea.
I don't see a dead body. Do you see a dead body?
What if we just use this and I pull up the invisibilization? This works on dead people, doesn't it?
Oh my
Well-
god.
Does it work on corpses?
That's a
Probably.
great question. Can you get a corpse to drink it?
If you hold his throat closed.
Oh wait, isn't it?
sorry,
Fucking
the
His throat is
corpse
kind of
up.
slit open.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's open, not decapitated, so you just gotta like hold it together.
Anyone got a sewing needle?
When I cut a neck, I cut it real good.
Fine, just pour it through the neck. It doesn't need to go in the mouth.
No one will see the dead body. It's okay. The thing we do have to worry about is this giant colossal creature next to us.
Hey, Kane, I believe you just tell it to like
Hey,
go on top of it. Go on
Poyo,
top of the corpse.
give me back that potion.
Yeah.
Okay, you still owe me 15 gold. Here, drink this.
I didn't even use it.
Wait. Okay, I
And
don't believe that.
I give it to the.
Wait,
what?
I'm not sure
Wait.
how that'll work.
It takes it in its hand and just like shakes its head and gestures to its lack of a mouth.
Pour it all over yourself.
No, don't do that.
It does so.
Do
The
it.
potion does nothing.
Good. Okay.
Oh, we lost the potion.
I'm not paying for that. I just I am.
I'll go like,
I'm not
okay, this is what we'll do. We'll hide him where we came through. That way we can escape it through that way and still keep him.
No, okay, you don't understand. I don't think.
I don't think you understand. I named him
No,
already.
you don't understand,
He
bud.
is Jordan, and we are keeping Jordan safe for the rest of his life.
Wait, what's happening? You said my name.
Jin, I thought your name was Jin. What are you
I
talking
thought so
about?
too. What?
No, I just named the Watcher Jordan.
I think that's
such
a bad
stupid
name, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a stupid name.
J names fucking suck, man.
Hold
Well, I
your
don't go that
sword
far.
to his throat. You were saying?
I was saying, I think someone's going to figure out there's a body here.
No one's gonna figure it out.
Actually, maybe they're
People
not
are gonna
dead. Maybe
figure
it's
it
a-
out.
No, maybe it's
When the
illusion, guys.
fucking gardens keepers are gonna come over, they're gonna see it.
Maybe they're part of the core, you know?
Fine, give me a second.
No, wait,
I
I have
go
an idea.
over-
I have an
I
idea.
go
I have an
over
idea.
to I go
Go tell
over
your
to
Tomba
the
friend
body.
to
I go
make a
over to the
grave.
body. Okay. I go over to the body, and on its back, I put the mark of one of the rival gangs.
No, that works.
It's like in a video game and shit where you...
Yeah, send a message.
Are you
Yeah.
doing the
I also-
same one that you did for
Old lady.
the old lady or a different one?
Yeah, same one as the old lady, but this time I also chop off one of its hands.
Ah, I see. Taking
Ah.
inspiration from Baldur's Gate 3, are we?
No, actually taking
I just
it's from,
wanted to high five
No, that's
someone
what you do
later.
to thieves.
See, I don't have any
Yeah, that's the
context for
Brotherhood.
Baldur's
Actually,
Gate
that is
3.
true. Thieves are.
That's not even a brotherhood. That was a thing that they did back in the olden days.
Yeah.
Can't steal if you don't got hands.
So this person stole from that rival gang.
Yeah, he should have known better.
Yeah.
Poor fucking guy.
Knucklehead.
Okay. And then grossest thing you guys will see, I will stick the hand in my eye of holding.
That's gross.
You
That'd
can't
be
put a hand
nasty.
in your eye.
Wanna bet?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, Jin.
If
The
Alan
hand-
won't let
the
me put
hand
a
is-
person in the bag of holding,
The
a hand is way too
the
big
hand
for the
is
eye
too
of
big for
holding.
the eyeball, unless you
Oh
chop
my
it into
God.
pieces.
I just picture this, just Sweets just literally just like trying to put it in, but it's obviously too big. And he's like,
I just do a
fucking-
face palm.
It's basically like a face palm, yeah. Get in there! Get
okay,
in there!
There's no blood because it's already dead.
No,
This
there's
hand
still
is
blood.
dead.
There's still blood in the corpse, but you can continue to clean it up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
speaking of cleaning up, hey Jin, you should probably wash your hands
Okay.
after deep
Yeah,
throating
use
someone.
use that prestidigitation on me, man.
Press the digitize. Press the digitize. Press the digitize.
President
Get prestidigitized.
Press digitize.
I cast Presto.
I will also, once I'm done with that, I will go ahead and hide our mechanical watcher, Jordan, in the secret passage.
Okay, so in order to do that, you have to sneak Jordan to the hidden secret passage.
And he's gonna have a disadvantage because he's salty. Because he doesn't want to stealth, I assume.
Okay, look, I look at Jordan, and I go like, okay, Jordan, in your name, I want to get you out of the castle. Can you help me with that? I swear to you that as soon as I'm done here, I will give you this collar, or
Is
this
it-
necklace.
Is he saying this all out loud?
Yes.
I'm not sure if he wants to.
I look at Jordan, expecting a response.
You There's a level of anxiety about trying to put on its own collar. And you sense a sort of lack of desire to find out what happens.
Okay.
You get the sense that it was content with its lot before its previous controller died, and it kind of just wants to go back to that.
You know, Sweets.
Like, it doesn't want to go with you.
You sure there isn't like a security countermeasure that'll just like, you know, self-destruct them?
Explode, I don't know.
Yeah. Explode.
I doubt it. Who would do that? Who would put a countermeasure?
The government.
Well, you have no choice now, Jordan. So, go. Walk. Come on.
No, not you,
I'm-
Jordan. Sit down.
I'm
The robot sits
I'm
down.
helping him. I'm helping him. So even if he does have disadvantage because he wants to, I'm helping him. So it should be a normal roll. Correct? Is that how that works?
So taking the help action is taking an action, which means that you're not stealthing.
It's fine. I don't need to stealth. No one will see me.
So it does.
No.
So you're
does
saying,
Ru-
okay. So we're going back to the secret
I
passage
have
that
I
is
have
in the
bonus
estate.
I have cunning action. I can stealth as a bonus action.
So does Ribbon, Jin, and Poyo just go?
I'll say either giant robot has disadvantage or you have disadvantage. Your choice.
I'll take disadvantage.
Okay. And is it just you two going, or is everyone
you guys-
going together?
If
to
you guys
the...
if you guys want to follow me, you can. But I'm just gonna stash him there until he's needed. You guys can make your way over there, and then say I got
we're
stuck.
just making our way there, right, Jordan? Not you, Jordan. Fuck you. Shut up. You, Jordan.
Jordan didn't say anything. Either of them.
Jordan, I'm sorry, it was a joke.
What?
Jordan, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you're talking to
for
me.
the-
Bro, I don't know which one you're talking to.
Yeah. Okay, Jordan 2 will be the robot, and Jordan 1
No, I'll
will
be Jordan
this
2.
Jordan. Oh, you're Jordan 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Jordan was here way before Jordan 2, so.
That is technically true. Jordan is pretty young. I mean, Jordan 2 is.
Yeah, Jordan 2.
See, now you're getting it mixed up. Come on, man.
No, fuck you.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
Okay, I'm going to
let's-
DM rule. Name it a name that isn't one of the party members' names.
Okay,
Gordon.
Alan.
Eden!
Alan. Name it Alan.
No.
Name it Alan.
Give
Name
it
it
a,
Gordon.
give it a name.
Okay.
Gordon.
Give it a name that won't be confusing.
Yeah, no problem.
Name it Alex, but with a Y.
No. We'll call it.
Taylor.
Sure.
Bob. We'll call it Bob.
I am
Bobbles.
more okay with Bob than I am with Jordan.
Sorry, Jordan. Bob is
Actually,
better than you.
no. I'll call it Gears. I'm calling it Gears.
Gears?
Gears.
Fair
That
enough, fair
seems
enough.
racially charged.
Come on, Gears. Let's go. You guys go ahead. I'm just.
So I look over to Jin. Do you think Turner messed up?
That's
The
a
pow.
26 for stealth.
Well, being that we're getting called.
No, everything's still going according to plan.
No, it's not.
I said, and I repeat, do not attack.
Hey, Alan, all of this was planned for. We knew all of this was gonna happen. I already have a plan for this.
In response, nuh-uh.
It's basic chemistry.
Yaha!
Watson. It's basic chemistry, Watson. Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Okay, let's
Enjoy getting jump scared by that in the fucking recording, Tyler.
God, I can't wait.
Enjoy making a soundbite of it.
Oh
Okay.
my, yeah, I should.
So, what's actually happening here?
I'm sneaking away with
Gears. Who?
So
What are the
that-
other three? What are the other three of you fuckers doing?
Sweets is sneaking with the Iron Giant. We're not sneaking. Jin, me, and Ruben are gonna go make our way up to the.
The walkway where you were told to meet.
Yeah,
Okay.
and not attack apparently.
Yeah.
Which we're
So
really
you are
salty
not
about, I assume.
sneaking. As you are not sneaking, you do get like flanked by a pair of guards. But they're also not attacking. They're just kind of walking with you.
Yo, it's like Hall of the Mountain King. Kinda.
As far as Sweets and Gears, go ahead and roll stealth with disadvantage, Sweets.
26. Natural 20.
That's
Much to his
wild,
dismay.
bro.
No, everybody was busy with Poyo, Jin, and Ruben, but no one was
The fucking giant robot. I mean, it's kind of native to this.
It's hiding in
place,
plain
so-
sight, bro.
Yeah.
No, with that, you are easily able to get into the sort of tea room, undetected and not raising any suspicions, to where the entrance to the secret passageway is. You can open up the wall panel. Gears is too big to fit down that ladder.
I look at Gears, I look at the passage, I look at Gears again, and I'm like,
Gears looks at you, and you get this sense of like, what did you expect?
I fallen in love with you, Gears. Stay here. If anybody asks, don't talk to them. They're weird. And I start going towards where the
If
turn
Gears
is.
had eyes, Gears would roll them. But Gears will stand there while you walk your way towards the wall walkway. And as you all meet together with the Empress and a regiment of the guard, we'll go ahead and go to a short break. I know we don't have long left for the session, but that feels like a break time.
Let's pretend that we do. Let's pretend we have plenty of time.
I look at all of you and I say, I love you all. This is my time. I grabbed that orb that I have in my chest and exploded. We all die.
No one likes you, Gale.
Everybody likes Scale.
No.
I don't know who
No.
Gale is.
The
He's
hell
like,
are you guys
oh
talking
yeah,
about?
I fucked the goddess and I'm still greedy. And you're like, no one cares. And he keeps
Jordan, I
coming
thought
on
you
you,
would
and you're
know.
like, no one cares.
Apparently they
Y'all
fixed
are
it.
wrong. Scale is great, man. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I don't know what any of you guys
I'll
are
say
talking about.
this. I'll say this. Gale would be great if he could survive even a single round of combat to you. Hello and welcome back to Not Break Anymore. Tyler definitely cut out all the Baldur's Gate spoilers from the start of the break. Definitely. So you don't have to worry about any of those.
For exchange of that, he has to buy Alex and I's Baldur's Gate
No.
on Steam.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Suffer.
What about now?
That's a really great question, Tyler. So as we step back into the world of
Pathfinder
Lavinia here, as the party groups up all together at the wall walkway, standing there with Empress Kalitai von Swoven. She kind of
Oh, I wrote that down wrong. Whoops.
I thought her name was Frankie.
it's literally
Oh,
in
no,
a
no.
random napkin, bro.
No. I looked down at my notes and I was like, I tell the Empress, she knows who we are. And I wrote, Jin has a party instead of Jin has a pardon. I was like, oh, whoops.
Jin is the party. Right, Jordan?
There we go.
I think Jin should throw a party, actually. I'd go to a party that Jin threw.
I'd be afraid.
Yeah.
I would go, I would wear fire-resistant clothes.
Don't drink anything.
No, you actually need to wear water-resistant clothes.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my god.
Ew.
What do you mean, ew?
Ew, dead bodies. Fuck that. Don't fuck that, please. I swear.
Nah, man, it would literally just be
Bro.
as soon as you walk into the door, you just get splashed with Gatorade. Like they do at the end of the fucking team game, whatever.
Honestly?
Team games, they're in esports.
Sport game.
Sport game!
Damn, dude. I love it when the ball goes.
Just saying, bro.
God. But I assume that we are all gathered here today.
To witness. To bear witness.
To us not
So,
getting killed.
so you've managed to sneak in to one of the more fortified places in Sala. I suppose congratulations are in order for making it this far.
did the guys who were originally invisible still invisible? Like went invisible?
No, they're visible.
Again? They're visible now.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are on the walkway, and like there's like 4 normal guards, probably 2 Aura Conclave, and 1 old watch. Your friend Eterna here has generously offered your group's protection as I engage with Soren at the negotiating table. Because the Fearlands have a desire to renegotiate our peace pact, our tribute, I suppose. And so you will be there to prevent any foul play from this undead that you've had dealings with before.
Right.
You're a son of the Famentine family, aren't you?
We'll give it away.
I have a knack for recognizing nobles. That's part of my job.
What about me? Do you remember me as a noble? The noblest of all?
You're not a noble.
I put you in jail. Shouldn't you still be in there?
How did you get out?
Because in exchange, she has also given you a pardon.
This is
What, a pardon
correct.
for the thing I never did? Wonderful.
Yes.
Well,
Congratulations.
it's better to be pardoned for something you never did than to be hung for something you never did, so...
Yippee.
You seem really excited, Jin. You need to cool it.
Oh, sorry.
Fascinating that you keep, Sweets as company as well.
No,
He
he is new.
He just kind of tagged along.
Yeah, I don't even know who this person is, to be honest.
We've known him for a week.
Not even.
Less than that.
No, I've been with you guys the whole time.
No, you have not.
Sweets,
You know what? Sweets. What is my name?
Sweets, what's Eterna's favorite color?
Eterna is your name.
No,
That's
what
not
is
a favorite-
my true
that's not a-
name?
I look at you and I say, do you really want me to say that out loud?
I dare you.
So, what's this deal you've cooked up with?
That's what I thought.
You didn't even say her favorite color.
It's purple.
Oh shit.
No.
Oh shit.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, it's magenta.
No.
Magenta isn't a color.
In response, Poyo, you turn magenta.
Oh no!
You probably don't know Jin's favorite. Probably don't know my favorite color.
No, I just know everything else about you.
Anyways. Please continue.
Well, in exchange for not being immediately thrown out and charged with trespassing on my palace grounds, and in exchange for a pardon for our friend Jin Elazar,
If you're handing out pardons, I would love one too.
I
How do you know Sweets?
can't justify offering a pardon to a criminal of your caliber.
Are we getting paid for this work that we're doing?
Yes, in a head start.
Those are always good. I turn to the rest. Alright. Unless you guys need me, I'm just gonna look around here.
No, you won't.
Can I look around?
Sure.
Cool. Hey, what's that? What's that thing?
That's a
I point in a
wall.
random. You sure it's not a secret door? I slam it.
Please do not slam my walls.
Behold the famine times.
I walk past to. I walk back to my position. There has to be a secret passage here. I'm just not good at it, at finding one.
You better hope she doesn't tell your family by the time we go back for that banquet.
Oh God! Don't even remind me.
A banquet. Maybe I'd attend. That could be fun.
If we're there, it'll sure be lively. I say with a defeated look on my face.
I tell you what, sweets. You have an appreciation for a good deal.
Yeah. Go on.
Right now, I'm prepared to offer you no more than a 5-minute head start, leaving the palace. In addition to, of course, amnesty for Jin, and for the rest of the group for trespassing on the palace grounds. There is something else you could do to earn more of a head start if you prefer.
If it has anything to do with my employer,
No.
I cannot give you any information on that. But I'm willing to hear you out.
There's a particular dagger I have in my possession that
We
I'd
heard
like
of
to
it.
not have in my possession. It
Why
comes
is
with
that?
a significant amount of danger attached to it. It's powerful enough and desired enough by the wrong circles that if you accept it as a gift and walk away with it, you're liable to have more than just my guards hunting you down.
Remind me, doesn't that dagger like trap souls or something? Something to do with souls.
Something like that, yeah.
Are you asking us to take it?
No, I think she's asking me to take it.
I am asking specifically Sweets to take it.
I think I'd rather take my chance, devil.
I'll take it.
In exchange, Sweets, I'll bump that up from 5 minutes to 5 days.
Ah, I could do a bunch with 5 days.
I know you can.
Yeah, I shall take that deal.
Very well. She reaches into a fold of the robe that she's wearing and passes you a small tri-pointed dagger. And what I mean by tri-pointed dagger is it's a like 3-sided pyramid shaped blade.
I understand. I know my daggers, okay?
I know you do, but I also know that if I didn't clarify, Tyler was gonna just be like, "Whoa, it's a trident dagger!" Whoa.
Well,
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
it's for when you have to fight 3 vampires at the same time, but they're right next to each other.
I made the designation because trident. That's a
No.
fork.
Yeah,
No. Yeah.
no, it's not a fork. Try it. Is
Yeah.
it big
Mini
enough
fork.
to fit in my eye of holding? Or
It-
small
Fucking
enough?
stabs the
You're welcome
dagger.
to try.
It would fit in your eye of holding if not for the hilt.
It's too awkward, huh?
Yeah.
It
Alright.
has a circular hilt that's slightly bigger than your closed fist.
That damn hilt.
Yeah. So, no, it won't quite fit in your eyeball. But it does stash easily on your person.
For a day, could I keep a trinket that I just happened to come across?
What the fuck?
Like, you only have to give me 4 days, but I get to keep this trinket.
That depends on the trinket.
That's information. If you want information, I am willing to sell information.
Alternatively, I could just have you frisked. Find everything else that you've stolen from me.
I've stolen nothing from you.
Then you have nothing to hide, right? You're not in a bargaining position here, Sweets.
No, but if I don't bargain, no one will bargain for me. I've learned that the hard way.
I'm sure you have.
I'll take
So-
the dagger and the 5 days.
Very well. Hand over the trinket then.
I left it in the other room.
Interesting. Which other room?
I think you have more pressing matters. We'll talk about this later.
Search him. Two of the guards sort of like set their halberds aside and step forward to begin patting you down.
I allowed them to pat me down.
Sure.
Hopefully they miss my obviously great sleight of hand check that I would have done to try to
Hopefully they miss your
necklace.
Playboy magazine.
Okay, with a total of 15, one of them is just barely able to find it.
Damn it.
So kind of takes the chain and pulls it out from under your shirt and armor, and holds it up. I presume there's a dead Aura watch somewhere then.
No.
Lovely. 2 days. Take it. And the guard just pulls the amulet off of you.
Yeah. I'm not gonna fight it.
Yep. I do appreciate doing business with you, though.
Anytime. Just leave your guards at home. I know this is your home, but you know. Anyway, you guys have things to discuss. I shall wait here silently. Watch.
You're gonna be part of the
Yes.
dark.
I do have a few questions for you. And of course, Lord Soren can wait as long as he needs to. Another 30 minutes won't hurt or so. I am quite curious how you all survived the Fearlands. Tell me.
That would be me. I kind of gesture to the cursed brooch. I can't take it off, but it protects us, I believe, up to 10 of us.
A curse of sorts.
Yes.
If you need a curse removed, we are capable of doing that.
A curse. How? It only works with the curse. If it's not attached to me or to someone, then it doesn't work.
Interesting. Well, that's up to you.
Unfortunately, my not gonna finish that. Yeah, I believe it works within like 10, with up to like 10 creatures that I can choose. It will be able to protect us from the corruption day by day.
Interesting. I imagine such a thing wasn't necessarily easy to get your hands on. But
It was surprisingly enough, but then she tried to kidnap me.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Telling
It was
us
the
that.
weird cat lady.
Yeah.
yes, a dangerous acquisition by any measure.
But I hope that I will also be able to go into the library.
You'll have an opportunity to do so.
Yes.
You're not going to tell me the full story of how you traveled through the feelings?
I mean,
That is a story that I believe cannot be told in 30 minutes.
I'm sure you can summarize.
we had 3 prime dragons on our side. I think that speaks for itself.
Only 2
No, we got
for
3.
most
don't
of
we?
it.
Oh, 3.
Oh no,
for
no,
most
we
of
did
it.
have. No,
Yeah.
because he's not a prime dragon. He's his son.
I wasn't talking about them. Because technically, well, oh yeah, most of it was 2.5 for counting. Yeah. But still, that's a lot. That's still like
That's a lot of dragons.
that's still a lot of dragons for the average guy, you know. I bet you don't know any prime dragons. Maybe, I don't know.
I
Mm.
don't know any personally.
I can hit you up if you want.
That would
I
be a
think they're
fascinating
tired of us.
conversation. Servant of Karanth, is that correct?
Yeah.
I saw the breast. I've read that he's one of the more friendly of them.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's pretty cool.
He is a patron of sorts for our group. He's helped us once or twice whenever we've gotten into a scrape that we couldn't get out of.
He also started this entire shebang.
Yeah, this is his how do you phrase it? Passion project.
His passion project, yeah.
Interesting. Well, it is good to know that the gods fight on our side. Our unofficial side, of course.
Yeah, we traveled to Namjion. Proceeded to raise Namjion. Travel north, and we did a lot of stuff. We did a lot of stuff, and then
There's
we
a
went
lot
through
of weird
portal.
a lot of weird stuff happened in the feelings.
We are certainly favored by. I think we all might need disguises because Draevok has seen our face and knows our names.
That would complicate things.
Yeah, he tried to kill us, and then the dragons fought him for a minute.
Oh yeah, we're also in this big blood cocoon thing. Pretty gross.
It
Just
was
knowing.
quite gross. And then we were in Uplandville. It was pretty cool. And now we're here.
Well, I will
We are
look forward to
tied.
hearing more about your adventures together. I do hope you'll keep me posted.
Of course, as long as I can occasionally visit when we have time and peruse the library.
As long as you're disguised enough to be unrecognizable to scrying and other various sensors that Draevok might send out towards us.
I'm rather difficult to scry upon. I look at the rest of the group. We need to fix that for y'all, though.
What do you mean? I'm barely recognizable.
You're a porcupine.
Are you telling me I have a strong silhouette?
Yes.
Thank you.
Extremely.
Well, I believe we've dallied long enough. Shall we go to what awaits us?
I believe that we all
guess.
need disguises before we can sit in on your negotiations.
She reaches
Alright,
down
I need a marker.
and draws a beautifully fashioned rapier. The hilt of the rapier is a swirl of what appears to be platinum at first, interlaced with strands of diamond woven between the platinum as sort of a reinforcement, like a decorative handguard. The handle itself appears to be a rich wood with like occasional flashes of green energy that you can see pulsing. You can see the light like pulsing through her fingers. The blade itself is a long and slender emerald. This appears in an instant to be one of the most expensive weapons you've ever seen. I have to say one of, because Jin happens to have a mace in his inventory. But it's definitely like on the same level, if not beyond. And she takes and taps the tip of the blade on the flagstones of this walkway twice. You are all affected by the Alter Self spell. Do I need to tell you all what that does, or do you know?
I looked at it, so I already
I don't
know.
remember.
No,
That's
no,
funny.
we
I
all
think
know.
I have that spell.
We
You
all know, guys. We all know.
it allows you to change your appearance.
Yep.
Isn't it just a better version of disguise self?
Pretty much.
Yes.
You transform your appearance, you decide what you look like, including your height, weight, facial features, sound of your voice, hair length, coloration, and distinguishing characteristics, if any. You can make yourself appear as a member of another race, though none of your stats change. You also don't appear as a creature of a different size than you, and your basic shape stays the same. If you're bipedal, you can't use the spell to become quadrupedal, for instance. At any time for the duration of the spell, you can use your action to change your appearance in this way again.
Cool. I'm gonna change myself into a 7-foot tall wolf person,
I will punch you.
male, with black and white fur.
You sure that's not just a skunk?
I'm going to proceed to punch you.
I'll take the punch.
Sweets, you have been officially punched.
I am punched. Ah! Does not change my appearance. Oh, darn.
Anyone
I don't
else
know
go?
what a turn would turn into.
I'll turn into Da.
Oh,
You're the-
that's goated, actually.
You're the Eterna. You're the weirdest thing Sweets have seen, and that is saying a lot. Because Sweets has seen a lot. Okay,
Did
you
you say that?
no, yeah, I do. Sweets does that. Like
Her jaw just fucking drops.
you are unique.
I'm sorry.
I've seen Tabaxi, I've seen other races, and
But
seen
you,
whatever
you're fucking
Jim is.
weird.
But
You're
you
fucking
are
weird.
unique. Don't think I've ever come across anybody that looks like.
Honestly,
Of
I
course
was
I'm unique. I'm cursed.
honestly I was thinking the same thing. You wouldn't happen to have any relation to the Ring Runner, would you?
The what?
You're not familiar with the myth. Fedinia.
Do I have any of those memories?
Nope.
No, I've never.
Would I know what she's talking
Yeah.
about?
Fedinia is a five-tailed fox demigod-ish or minor deity who is responsible for the rings that appear in the sky at night. She's known as Fedinia the Ring Runner, and is known to have helpers that run the rings with her, and that's why there's more than just one.
Wow.
A simplified version of the myth, but
No, I'm. She kind of like steps back, and I'm like, okay. I have very bad amnesia. I may have. I no longer know. Who is. What is this?
I'll point you towards some guided reading when we have the opportunity.
See, my theory has always been that that's just a fake creature having fun.
It might
Right.
be.
I mean,
We don't exactly know where Fedinia came from, so
but I mean, honestly, Eterna, you are unique. I've seen a lot of people in my time, and in my line of work, a lot of them are weird. But you stand out.
Well,
perhaps
yeah,
it would
'cause I'm
be
cursed.
perhaps it would be intelligent to be someone who doesn't stand out. Take a leaf from Magnus's book right here.
All right, I'll change my appearance. I'm gonna turn into the dead order. The dead order. I can't even say it out.
That's fucked, and I love it.
I will need one of those necklaces though. If you could like.
I'm unable to provide one to you at this time.
Okay.
I'm going to turn into how do I want to put this? I need to look up the description again.
That's crazy.
No, because I think that you have.
Hey, Jin, what do you want to
If
look
anyone
like?
would know, you would know.
If Jordan doesn't say anything, he's gonna look like Taylor Swift.
I am not looking like Taylor Swift.
Damn it.
Hey, if Alex doesn't say anything.
Oh yeah, I have to decide for Ruben, right? Don't
Yep.
I?
And
Yeah.
Asya.
That's the
Um,
Eden thing. Fuck you, Eden. Gotta
What?
decide. Gotta decide.
know what Asya looks like, too.
Ah, fuck.
What would Ruben turn into? Mario. Turns into Mario.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going to turn into a human with red curly hair, vibrant green eyes, and be about 5'9".
Okay. And
Uh,
Asya
No, no, no.
and
wait.
Jin.
Ruben turns into a Luigi. There we go.
oh, perfect. I'll be a half elf, with hair like blonde hair
Asya
that goes
will
down to the
punch you.
shoulder. What?
I said
I don't think-
Asya
I
will
don't think
punch
Asya
you.
would punch you.
Why?
For that.
Asya
What's
would
wrong
not
with?
punch.
Why would
Oh,
Asya
yeah.
hit me?
Eden, you're
'Cause
putting
I thought
your,
you were trying to turn into Asya.
Eden, you're
No.
putting your personal
Okay.
biases onto Asya. Come on.
Stop
Yes.
projecting.
Stop
Yeah, come on.
projecting.
Not everything's about you, God.
Stop
Not
projecting
everything's
your
about
character onto someone else's character.
Hi.
Ruben needs a
Um,
bug.
Actually, you know what? No, you're right. You're right. Stop projecting yourself onto someone else's character.
A. No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please don't punch me. I'm kidding.
Wait, is that Eternus line? That has to be Eternus line, right?
I don't think Asya would like. I feel like if Asya was gonna turn into anyone, she might turn into like her teacher. But I don't remember what her teacher looked like at all.
I feel like
So I
Asya's
guess-
smart enough to turn into like something like that doesn't look.
Yeah.
Honestly, Asya might take the opportunity to try to turn into like one of the old guard, the old watch. I feel like that'd be a
Can't-
pretty Asya thing to do.
Can't turn into a creature that's bigger than it. And based on the size,
Yeah, no,
Wow.
the old watch are definitely large creatures. So
I
that
think it could
wouldn't
go
work.
up a side.
No,
Oh.
you don't appear as a creature of a different size than you.
Oh, so I can't be short? Or size category?
Size category.
Okay.
You could be
Um,
5
I
foot
was
if you
able
wanted
to-
to be.
that's why I was able to be 7 feet. I'm
I
not,
mean, Eterna's damn near 8 foot.
yeah.
But that's why she went down to like 5'9". You know, fuck it, she's gonna be 6 foot. Half. But I don't know, I guess Aussie would just kinda like try and turn into like a normal looking like person.
Gotcha.
Like a normal looking human.
Perfectly regular Rick. Sure. So with your alternate selves formed, the Empress will resheath her emerald blade, and will begin walking towards a particular room in the estate. You are all
I suppose that we would follow.
encouraged to follow by the rest of the guards into a sort of large ballroom, set up as a sort of like, it's smaller than the throne room. It's large enough for maybe a gathering of 24 people, if it needed to be, but not terribly much larger than that. Set up as sort of like a smaller, more private negotiating chamber, where you can see the new version of Soren, as well as his 2 guards with him, sitting, resting. There are cups of wine in front of them. Only Soren is drinking. The other 2 are letting the cups of wine just sit there. But Soren looks up as you all walk in. Ah, Empress, I was wondering when you would join us.
Sorry, I hope you don't mind. I do have to search you for any weapons or dangerous materials.
That won't be necessary.
Good night.
I'm not
It's a
sure
nice
how
try.
I'm not sure how you do it in your place, but when you're in front of the Empress, you go
I
under.
will do as I please.
I turn over to the Empress and then I bow my head and I step to the side.
Well, now that we've got that out of the way, you were here to renegotiate. You watch as Soren stands and drains the last of his cup, setting it down on the table. Renegotiate might have been a generous term. I expect you to step down. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
No, wait. I try to eat a beetle in secret.
There's no beetles here.
Damn it, he's here to do the job for us.
Oh yeah, my hair is not. All the beetles in my hair. Oh god.
I cast Nope, just Nope. It's a 9th level abjuration spell.
Alright, in response, I'll cast Counterspell at 10th level.
Damn,
Oh yeah.
I didn't see that. coming.
Ruben eats it.
Oh, yeah? I eat Reuben.
Oh,
Ruben gets sad and
Kinky.
dies. Well, Alex, I'm sorry.
Damn,
Ruben
I
got
guess we
eaten.
did kill Reuben this episode.
damn.
No!
We're doing so well.
We're doing so well, guys.
Well, if we were doing so well, we would have Baldur's Gate 3.
That's true. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. We'll see what Soren's up to. He's got plans. Y'all seem to not really have many plans left anymore. Just winging
We
it
still
as per
have
the usual.
one plan.
I fucking hate this emoji bullshit.
I was so worried that Sweets was gonna try and attack anyways, or that Jin was going to attack anyways.
It is definitely something that Sweet thought about.